Ride upon it, up to the heights it takes you. Go now, if you want it, another world awaits you. ride upon it, up to the heights it takes you. Now, if you want it, another world awaits you.
Hello everyone.
Welcome to Thatstreamyouwatch.
It's been a while.
Yep. I'm Dean.
It's been a bit.
I'm Drew,
And I'm Snibbly.
who'll be controlling this game. So we'll get into why we haven't been streaming in a bit.
I mean, Saturday was because the internet connection on our computer was just not functioning.
Like, at all.
And the days between then and now can just best be summed up with we needed the time.
Yeah. Recovery and all that.
Yeah.
So, I'll actually briefly go into what the technical issues were. Somehow, the driver for my wireless card on my computer just uninstalled itself.
Not even just your wireless driver, your entire network of drivers.
Yeah. So it's like, I look up how to fix it, it's like, okay, what you're gonna have to do is download this. Hold up.
Didn't you just tell me to delete everything?
Yeah. So I downloaded all the shit onto my phone, transferred it onto the computer, and it started working. Just upgrading shit.
Yeah. Peeps be getting close to the end of their sphere grids.
Good.
And the walkers is right here. Not much left.
Yuna's a far ways off.
Yeah, but
she
she take
gets-
her away from you 9 times.
Yeah! And her grid is like the same size as everyone else's. It's fucking bullshit.
So we did some monster capturing between
Yeah.
streams.
Yeah.
So once we get a new piece of armor, we'll get some auto haste.
I went and caught some stuff in the Thunder Plains, and this little guy here gives you something awesome for doing that. 99 Chocobo Wings! Yeah, you can use 80 of them to customize auto haste onto an armor.
And then you have 19 of them left over for Riku to toss haste on the party.
Yeah. Want to take a swing at it? Yeah, sure, I'll try and fight this one.
Which one is this?
It's just a, oh dear lord, it's the Cactar King. And it just opened up using 100,000 needles.
Well, bye-bye
mean-
Pissant, and you're still using capture weapons.
I am. So this little fucker here, he has 100,000 HP, exact. Wow, he really likes using 99,999 needles. You fucker. So he doesn't have much HP, but
That.
Good luck.
you he's pretty difficult to hit. You'll hit him sometimes, but more often than not you'll miss, and then you'll just die.
Most of these Monster Arena creations you do not stand a chance of dealing with right now.
No.
No, you'll get fucked. I'm gonna switch those weapons, because you'll never let me hear the end of it if I don't.
So what have we been doing since the last stream, which was...
Wednesday,
Yeah.
last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a week.
Because we didn't stream Final Fantasy last week.
What was that?
Oh, because Thor decided fuck us.
Oh yeah, because Ottawa just got fucking shat
Oh
on.
yeah, super shat on.
Like, there was flooding in parts of the city. Our fucking road outside looked like a goddamn river.
There were very close by lightning strikes.
Like we were walking home, we see a lightning strike, and instantly we heard the sound.
Yeah, it was fucking right over us.
So we figured if we tried to stream, it was not going to end well for us.
Oh,
What?
this fucker did a thing. He created a monster.
Oh.
It's a fabulous day. He gave me 3 stars times 60.
Sweet.
So you can use those to customize 1 MP cost on a weapon. Fucking useless, because you can just toss them anyways and they'll make everyone's MP cost 0.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what this was. Oh, hey! Oh,
Bye!
God!
I just realized,
Everyone got raped.
didn't you already have a bunch of 3 stars?
Maybe?
Or did you not go get those from the Chocobo race?
I don't think you did the Chocobo race.
I did it to get the mirror, but I don't know if I did more of them.
Since the last stream, I've been playing a fair bit of Mario Maker.
It's good.
It's fucking good.
We were out picking up Mario Maker when Thor decided fuck us.
Yeah, I only have 60.
Yep. The only one of us who's made a level is Logan.
Yeah. You got anything else for me? Alright, I was gonna sell you weapons.
Oh, cool. Yeah, this happens with our coasters every now and then.
Stuck to the glass? Gotta get up to like 210,000.
Yeah, I think you need 205 is the lowest
Yeah.
Yoji will accept.
Yeah. I'm gonna sell like all of my shit.
Sell everything you don't think you'll use. Keep an eye out for interesting shit you might have picked up without noticing.
Oh, That's it. I've got 211,000 now. So I've got enough.
Now, are we gonna spend that money buying shit, like buying Yojimbo, or are we gonna save that for the shop on Gagazette?
There's I'll get some encounters on Gagazette, and there's a chest you can get that gives you like 20,000 gil on Gagazette, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. For anyone playing along with our playthrough,
Yojimbo's a bit of a cunt, though.
yeah, if you don't feel the need to get Yojimbo now, don't bother with it now, just do it later.
Should you get what? Mario Maker? Matt? For you, maybe.
Halt!
Yeah, maybe. Vault. Bitch.
Summons from Lord Seymour. Come with us.
No.
We have nothing to discuss with Maester Seymour.
Yeah, so out of our way.
Lord Seymour's commands must be obeyed. You will come.
She did that last
I
night.
warn you.
But not for
Maester
Seymour.
doesn't need you alive.
Kimari watched.
I'm amazed the
Kimari is
Pissan even
very
put in enough
disgusted.
effort to get her off instead of just himself.
Right?
I figured he'd be selfish.
Nah, they were probably both done in like 10 seconds.
They're both one pump chumps.
Well,
Her because she's probably super virgin, and him because he's probably just a one pump chump of a man.
I believe this thing is called Defender X.
I mean,
Yes.
he was a celebrity athlete. You tell me he wasn't a bit of a man for her.
No, he just cried about his dad a lot, so that really just turned him off.
He probably didn't get any because he cried about his daddy issues.
Ah, so the Archer problem.
Except Archer actually gets laid.
Yep.
Blast punch. Even under
Which
darkness.
came first, the chicken or the egg? The answer is the rocket-powered fist.
Even under darkness, blast punch will hit.
Bitch. Aw.
Get fucked. Does delay buster work? Nope, he's immune to that. Sweet.
Rocket-powered fist.
Ouch. Let's get a bit of that dark buster again.
I can't believe Lulu made it to the Comlands twice.
Yeah. From where she's at, that's really long. That's a really long time.
Can you bring other people in for the battle?
Yeah, it's got 64,000 HP that I have to get rid of.
Mostly, I need to make sure we get unison levels,
Yeah, she kind of needs those.
so we can get some of the good white magic for upcoming shit.
Lunar curtains, wet.
Oh, yeah. Team Squishy. No, that'd be Lulu in there
Yeah.
with them.
Team Squishy would be the ladies. Just the trio of ladies.
Good Squishy or bad Squishy?
Good Squishy.
I will remind you that Riku is 15.
Yep.
And Yuna's 17. And Lulu is 23.
Hey, Lulu's our age.
Blast punch.
Lulu's giant tits are most definitely of age.
They are definitely giant. Get fucked. Oh,
Get fucked?
fucking 4,000 fucking damage haymaker, Jesus.
God damn.
She just dropped like a sack of shit.
Much HP do you have? 17,000? Yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. He's under 10,000. He casts Mighty Guard on himself. But that's cool. I can solve that problem.
Because Riku knows to spell.
Yep. Yuna doesn't.
Now, do I hit him again? Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
You got an overdrive built up?
Yep. Ow! Alright. Hopefully the fucking latency doesn't fuck with me this time.
Oh. Yeah!
Here we go with 12 hits. That are doing 1,000 each. That overdrive is so retarded when it does max damage every hit.
Yeah. You just win.
1, 1, 2, 3, 1, sweet. Got some level 2 key spheres. How dare it?
What'd you miss? Talk of good and bad squishy.
Yes.
Speaking of which, we randomly heard an NSP song. We're convinced one of the lines from it was in Todd as well. So we just watched the musical episode again. We just sat there. Fuck. We were wrong.
I swear I thought it happened.
I mean, there are 3 other musical numbers that we didn't listen to. The one from the first season's musical episode that Curtis sings, and the 2 from the movie.
True.
I'm fairly certain it's not one from the movie.
I'm pretty positive, yeah.
God damn it, Yuna. Fuck.
But listening to that, we had the thought of, why has no one edited something like that musical episode of content to High School DxD footage or something of the sort? Like, tell me you couldn't just picture Horny Like the Devil playing to High School DxD footage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the AMV community is vast, but I don't know if it's that vast.
That way
Yeah.
leads down into the valley.
What was the line?
Well, you know you
Rock
are
hard
right, huh?
emotionally.
Huh?
I don't care that there's nothing down here. I'm going down here. Fuck you. Tell me what to do.
There's something down here.
There's a few things down here.
Including Durin. The missable blitzball player.
The only missable blitzball player.
He's nothing special.
No, he's an alright goalie. But there's better goalies. He's right here, just tossing his sword at the air. Fucking encounters piss off.
You must fight him to recruit him.
I would not even complain.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, he starts at level 1. He costs 400 gil a game. For a guy that's not very good, it's just fucking expensive. Obtained rusty sword. What does that do?
That's necessary for getting Masamune.
Yeah. I was just called it Masamune because I didn't know Japanese pronunciations back then.
I mean, I understand.
I didn't know how the fuck to pronounce Kaladbolg though, so I just never said it out loud.
Which one?
His aunt's ultimate weapon, Kaladbolg.
Okay.
Yeah. The giant fucking hole in the ground.
Where if we
Ah!
came here once
The faith is inside.
fast travel for backtracking is available,
Once
there
you
would
have
be
the
As are
airship
the
again,
fiends.
yeah,
is when they show up.
there would be a
Hey.
Dark Aeon here.
This where...
That you have to fight 5 times.
Where? What?
The summoner I guarded on my first pilgrimage died here. Yuna, let's go. The faith awaits.
Kimari can't look at you two the same anymore.
The faith awaits. He's gonna be a real cunt.
Next thing you know, Kimari just walks into Bavel. I
Uses
would
his
like
name.
shotgun.
Give me shotgun.
What for? Shotgun wedding.
Oh, hey, it's a ghost. I think he's like... Oh, no. Water damage works. Sweet. Get fucked. Oh,
This
his armor.
ghost, if I'm not mistaken, Kimari can learn Doom
Wait.
from.
Yes.
You can miss him, and he's temporary. So if you get him and run out of games, you can't use him anymore. Or do you mean you can miss him, as he's hard to find, but you can get him anytime?
No, if you haven't signed him before a certain point in the game, he will disappear from the overworld.
You will never be able to find him ever again. The only way to keep him is to make sure you have the guild to re-sign him.
Okay. These coasters are being assholes.
Yeah. Moisture's a bitch. Stop using Doom on me, bitch.
Well, I can't blame anyone else for that long-ass white hair.
Alright, come in
A
here.
function in this game which, far less useful than it really should be.
Mari, learn Doom. I want to see what this thing's Doom counter is.
Because most things from this point of the game onward have really high Doom counters.
The super boss in this game, the arms on it, they have a Doom counter of like, I think it's like 200. But if you let that happen, if you let the Doom kill them, it takes twice as long for the arms to regenerate. But that's 200 of their turns, not just overall turns.
Yeah. Doom was honestly far more effective when the ATB system was still a thing,
Yeah.
because it just kept ticking down.
Yeah.
That's too long? Yeah, it is. Let's see what else has happened since the last stream. Fighter Fest happened.
Yep,
It was good.
it was pretty good.
It was pretty good, not as good as Double or Nothing. Didn't expect it to be.
No.
Excited to see what the fuck they're doing with Sean Spears going forward.
There was a bit of botch that happened with that, but
Yeah, where the gimmicked chair they had broke.
pilot error, you know?
Yep.
You can build the safest plane ever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey! It's the urn!
Boo earns!
Ah, fuck this thing!
I'm so glad you get that joke now.
I was saying Boo Earns.
Okay, so this thing has, this number, 999,999 HP. The only way to kill this thing is with Yojimbo's Zanmato attack, but this thing still gets the last laugh because it gives you no AP for killing it. But essentially all this is just spin the wheel, push the button. If you get wrong, he'll blow up in your face. If you get right, he'll throw you an item. That's all the battle is.
Rude.
Yeah, and when you couple that with the fact that he spawns about 40% of the time in this place, you see him a lot.
And you can imagine how much of a pain in the ass that is when you're trying to monster capture.
Yep.
What's a faith doing in a place like this?
Don't ask me.
They say it was stolen from a temple long ago.
Okay, but what temple was it at?
With no faith, summoners cannot
Word of a
train.
Dragon's Dogma getting sequel.
Without
Getting a
training,
sequel.
they cannot
Well,
call the
Capcom
final
said they
Aeon.
want to revive it.
I mean,
Without the final Aeon, they cannot.
makes
defeat
sense.
sin.
They did just re-release it on the Switch to test the waters for
That
that,
is
I would
why.
expect. Like, I would expect that's part of the reason they
Then
Yeah.
the summoner won't
re-released
die.
it now. Considering the game came out, what, 2013?
That must be what the thief was thinking.
I kinda agree with him.
I like your stream name. Thank you, it's extra ironic because of the nature of this channel.
Yep.
We got some cats.
Kill them!
I'm gonna run away.
Dick.
What? Oh, it's the urn again.
Ugh.
RNG!
Wrong. It's such a stupid fucking encounter.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking wasting my resources.
Behold RPGs back in the day.
And Octopath.
Didn't want to see this fucker again.
Run! Good job, you ran.
I'm not that stupid.
So, I heard two kind of interesting things over the past day.
Yeah, what's up?
The Walking Dead is done.
Oh yeah, they just stealth dropped the final chapter of that. Even though they were promoting like another 2.
Get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here, you stupid urn.
Issue 193 is their final issue, and it came out yesterday.
Yep.
Give me what I want to see. Come on.
But they'd already been promoting up to 195. So, they just fucked with their audience.
And the guy just sort of went, no, fuck you, I'm done.
But I mean,
Yes!
realistically,
Is that what I think it is?
It's exactly what you think.
Is that the fucker that one-shot you in our D&D campaign, Dean?
It's the Tonberry. So this little fucker is interesting. If you attack him, he'll counterattack with Karma. Karma is hilarious because it damages you as much as you've killed enemies.
Oh, Orin, no.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice crit.
let's hit him with Orin just to see.
If he'll fucking do it. Here we go. Karma, what's it gonna do? 1790. So he's killed 179 enemies.
Okay, less than I was expecting.
Yeah, but we haven't done any monster capturing yet.
Yeah. And to the pissant, it does 1,000 exactly. So he's killed 100 enemies.
It's over.
And Waka got the kill. There is a tougher version of that motherfucker that you get in the monster arena that does a special kind of karma that will murder fuck you.
But we'll get into that a little bit more when we get to the post game.
Yeah. It's not cool. Fuck off. Oh, magic counter, you're dead. Damn it. Why did you have to miss him? Oh, you're dead.
And now he's poisoned. It's a weird attack. Karma? Yeah. What's the upgraded version called again?
It's just karma.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just more powerful.
It just does 100 per instead of 10 per.
Yeah. It hurts a lot.
It's a weird attack. 100? Oh god. Yeah.
Yeah, so instead of dealing 1,000 to the pissant, it'd be dealing 10 times that.
10,000. That's if he only killed 100 enemies between now and then.
Yeah. But by the time you're dealing with that shit, you've probably slaughtered enough enemies with your super boss ready team that it'll probably be hitting you for 100,000.
Oh yeah. At least one of your characters.
Yeah.
Sweet. I found a fortune sphere. And I had a luck
Yay.
sphere. So Orin's getting more luck.
Yay!
He's
God.
up to 25.
Damn it. Orin.
Luck is the most bullshit stat to fucking grind out.
Yep.
Bitch.
It's fucking awful.
It requires you beat 2 enemies from the monster arena, each of which take 1.5 minutes to beat if you're being efficient.
And that's gonna give you 2 of each sphere.
Yep.
So 8 points of luck.
For one person. There you are. Albed Primer, Volume 25. The last Albed Primer is bullshit.
Where is it again?
They put it in an optional area.
An optional area, accessible only via the airship, and basically just there to be a post-game dungeon.
One save sphere exists in that entire dungeon. One.
That just sounds like a long fucking process.
Yep.
Oh, if you're going in there, you better be fucking ready to be in there for a while.
This is your night.
And the super boss at the end of it got
68 strength for Orin.
the best way I can put it is he got ordered to the nuts in terms of getting nerfed.
Oh, he wasn't nerfed. That's how he was originally. They fixed him later.
I thought it was they actually cut his HP down.
No. As far as I remember. But he only has 100,000 HP.
In the original version.
In the original PS2 version that we got over here.
No,
As opposed to the million he's supposed to have. Oh, Belgamine, what the fuck are you doing down here?
It is. It's you, is it not, Lady Gingham?
Oh, okay.
Forgive me. I was too young.
Okay, it's just Belgamine's character model, except she's black now.
There is no human left in you now, is there?
It's all good. We're gonna kick her ass. Except I think you might kick my ass too.
We're gonna send
Very
this
well,
bitch.
then. Allow me to perform my last duty to you. My last as your guardian.
So, live action Little Mermaid castings got announced. People are upset about it, but my reaction is, why bother getting upset about casting in a live action Disney movie when they're just going to be shit no matter what?
Yeah. Though I'm gonna maintain my annoyance that Will Smith is the genie.
Yeah.
That's just dumb.
Oh, also, fun fact, this is the only place in the game where this track plays. What can I do to you? Can I silence you?
Immune.
It's definitely immune to petrification, I know that much. Can I power break you? Oh, you're immune to sensors. Cool. So I don't know when you're dead. Great.
It's gonna make it hard to overkill.
Asshole dog.
So that dog's name is actually Koma Inu, not Daigoro. Its name is literally just Lion Dog.
It took us until like a couple of weeks ago to realize One Piece kept referencing an actual animal with Chopper.
Yeah. I'd always wondered what the fuck a raccoon dog was and kind of just assumed it was...
One Piece bullshit?
Yeah. Nope, it's an actual thing. It's a weird fox-raccoon hybrid.
Sweet Bahamut Hots 3 Remix.
Final chapter prologue.
It's not One Piece bullshit? No, it's an actual dog that looks like a raccoon.
Yep.
Wow, you are not using any of your good attacks. What the hell, man?
And now that you've said that, he's just gonna Zenmato Aura.
He's got Bahamut out.
I'm gonna just shit a bit. I wanna see something cool. Fuck off. 99! Holy shit. Okay, he's just gonna keep using his dog. This is bullshit.
Bitch.
Fine. If we're not good enough for you to draw your sword, we'll just kill you.
Yeah, he's just gonna keep using the dog. Fine, I'll just fucking mega flare your ass. Bitch. I had the overkill too.
Nice.
What a wuss. The Chopper doesn't look like a raccoon in the least. I mean, he has a doggish form, I guess.
But
Yeah.
for some reason, people keep calling him a raccoon dog.
Strange. I thought it would be sadder somehow. Maybe I've gotten used to farewells.
Her hair's going crazy.
I know. They didn't know how to do hair on the PS2.
Waka.
They really didn't.
They still don't, really.
That's fair. The hair in 15 looks like ass.
Yuna, the faith is inside. Go do what you came to do.
I will say people's hair in Advent Children didn't look shit for the day. Probably looks
True.
like shit by now by today's standards, though.
A secret area. What is this?
MP.
How the fuck could you read that before I did? I hate you. X potions. Who needs MP? I don't know, nobody. Everybody's kind of good. Fuck it.
No, what really caused us all to yell that we hated him was last night's game of Mario Party.
Yeah, this fucking Mario Party that's on the Switch has officially started sucking his dick now too.
Yep.
Fucking bullshit. Flexible arm. That's a pretty good weapon for Riku.
It got more competitive near the end, though.
Oh yeah, it did.
Yep.
So this flexible arm's pretty sweet because it's got 4 free slots on it. So you can put whatever you want on this bitch.
Which is potentially the best thing you can make shy of the Celestial Weapon.
If you're doing some sort of like a challenge run where you don't want the special ignore defense ability of the Celestial Weapons, then you would make your own. I can't exactly put too much good shit on it anyways. But it's there if you want it. Now for the real, I guess you could call him a prize. He's kind of a cock.
Well, it's every Mario Party, isn't it? Would you think there'd be an exception now?
Well, it hadn't up to this point.
Yeah.
And then it decided that, like every other Mario Party, it enjoys the taste of Drew's dick.
So he's like, hey, why do you want me? And you have three options. You could say to train as a summoner, to gain the power to destroy fiends, or to defeat the most powerful of enemies. If you pick the third option, that will give you the most compatibility points with him off the start.
Okay.
If you desire my strength, you must pay my price. Make your offer.
I'm not paying you 250,000 gil. Go fuck yourself. I'm gonna pay you 125,000. And you know what? We'll just throw an extra one in there.
Do we have
He dropped down to 225. So let's go 125,002. 205,000. That is the lowest you're gonna get him. So
If you try and push it lower, he'll tell you to fuck off.
So you kind of just gotta bite the bullet and say, sure, I'll pay you 205,000.
adequate? You are my client henceforth. My sword shall guard you on your journey, summoner.
We got Yojimbo. Oops.
Fuck this guy.
Ah, he's a bitch. He dropped my gil down to fucking 13,000. What a cunt.
It's a good thing we don't have to pay Blitzball players anytime soon. Slash at all.
Yeah. Oh wait, can I teleport it? Hey, it's a Tonberry. Perfect.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Do we want to show Yojimbo in the battle?
That's what I'm doing. Yojimbo has 0 MP. Well, that's weird.
Is it? Or is it not?
Every Aeon up to this point has had MP. And you'd assume that he would have magic. But he doesn't have MP. He's got that dog, though. I don't know, this entrance is pretty fucking cool.
Oh yeah, say one thing for
Please,
Yojimbo.
clear us
He
a path.
looks fucking cool.
Yeah. So this guy's a bit of a cunt.
Wait, he works as you pay him.
You pay him a bunch of money to get him, and to use him you gotta pay him. So I'll pay him like, let's say like, I don't know, I'll pay him like 2,500 gil. Wakizashi, that's a pretty good attack. So this is it. This is literally it. You pay this guy and he'll do something for you. Also, that karma did 0 damage because Yojimbo hasn't killed anything.
He'll either send out his dog.
If he sends out his dog, you lose compatibility points with him, so try not to do that.
He'll attack with the attack you just saw, or he'll use Zenmato.
Or there's a fourth one called Kozuka. It goes, Daigoro is the weakest one, then Kozuka, which is a single target, and then Wakizashi, which is basically the same attack except every target, and then Zanmato is his fourth one.
I completely forgot the second
So,
one.
Tonberries also like to do that. They summon a wax doll, essentially, of your Aeon, and stab it, and it's an insta-kill. You cannot survive that.
Okay.
But that's Yojimbo, in a nutshell.
Kinda sucks.
He's kind of shit.
Unless you spend shit tons of time and money to make him like you.
Farewell.
And then if you play your cards right, you have about an 80% chance of him using Zanmato every
No
time.
time to waste. Let's go.
If you pay him a shit ton every time, and he's got the overdrive meter full, and
Your compatibility's maxed, and it's just a whole bunch of bullshit that there's really no point in doing because there's just better Aeons you can get.
but it is an 80% chance of an attack which can insta-kill.
Every enemy
Everything.
in this game. There are no exceptions. Everything can die from Zanmato. Even the almighty super bosses. Yeah, fuck these flowers.
Mushrooms. At least it's what I see.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they're a fungus. So. Please, no more encounters. Thank you.
The Dark Aeon you face by this cave is Dark Yojimbo.
Yeah.
You have to fight him 5 times, and he'll show up as soon as you try and leave this cave.
There's also a missable encounter. Because it's off in a side room.
Would just
So if you
stare
don't do that
off
one,
into the distance.
you haven't fully killed him and you have to go back
I
and
finally
fight
understood
and
why.
start over. And it's bullshit. After the first encounter, you can hit the save sphere, but if you do, he doesn't show up anymore.
She was
So you
saying
can't save
goodbye
between the
to
fights.
the
You just have to
places
do them
she'd
in one
never
go.
see again.
That's a little annoying.
Oh yeah, Dark Yojimbo is definitely a bad idea. In terms of how they actually handled it.
We're slowly approaching Canada.
Oh.
Just see the Ronso. Get out of here, buddy!
What's you doing that neck of the woods, guy?
I'm not your guy, friend!
Well, I ain't your friend, buddy.
I ain't your buddy, guy!
And guardians, leave here and
He ain't your guy, buddy.
Gagazet is Ronso land, sacred mountain of Yevon.
Secret
Dooku
mountain of
Ronso.
Yevon,
The
my ass.
mountain will not bear the footsteps of infidels. Enemy of Yevon is enemy of Ronso. Leave, traitors!
I have cast aside Yevon. I follow the temple no more.
Then you will die by those words.
Man, we can kick all your asses. Don't even try.
Yevon has warped the teachings and betrayed us all.
Nothing but
They
a
scale
bunch
to
of low-down
Kumari's
tricksters,
level,
eh?
don't they?
Yep.
Yeah. Because he's the only one in the battle.
And it's the only battle in the entire game that will
have no
scale based on
regrets.
your levels.
Blasphemers!
Oh, hi there,
The
bud.
summoner and her guardians.
No, Dazai, those
Lord
poisonous
Jalgazar,
mushrooms,
if I may.
mushrooms
Have you
aren't
not
deadly.
also turned your back on Bavel?
But still, you guard Gagazet.
Iran
as a
thinks he
Ronso,
is strong
not a
Ronso
maester.
because he have big penis.
You
I
have
mean
as much
horn.
to say.
Kimari is about to kick Biran in
Iran,
penis. I mean,
rend them asunder.
Kicking the horn sucks for everyone involved.
Not one.
No, we will not flee.
Also, the male Ronsos are
We
the
will
only
fight
ones
and
who have
continue
horns.
on.
Females do not.
You have been branded a traitor, but still you would fight sin. Lost to the temple, hated by the people, yet you continue your pilgrimage? Everything lost. What do you fight for?
The people?
I fight for Spira.
Your religion is a hollow lie. So we just fight for the
Long
people
the
instead.
call. I can give it to them.
yeah.
It's all I can give.
You don't believe in Yevon anymore. You have nothing.
Defeating
Fuck.
sin, ending.
Fuck you, I have everything.
This I can do.
He's got a heftily square mustache.
Even sacrificing
Square stash?
Square tash. Sorry.
Ronso, let them pass. Summoner Yuna, your will is stronger than steel. Tempered steel that even the mightiest Ronso could not hope to bend.
Bender could bend it.
Yuna, we bow to your will.
That was such a weird shot. Why did we need that?
The sacred heights of Gagazet welcome you.
I am actually standing in a really weird way when you look at that shot.
Oh, how nice of them. They give you a save sphere right here.
If I'm not mistaken, this area, after coming back here, is the last opportunity you'll ever get to talk to old historian fuck Machen.
Yes.
Until 10-2, and
You find out his plot.
yeah.
Oh.
Which is, he knows everything because he is unsent as well. Because apparently everyone's dead in Spira.
Summoners may pass. Not summoners, just single. Guardians may pass. Kimari not pass!
Bothered us enough.
Summoner may pass. Guardians may pass. Kimori not pass.
He wasn't very angry there. You could be a little more angry.
Kimari forget his birth. Forget his people. Forget his mountain. Little Ronso. Weakling Ronso. Mountain hate the weak. Hate the small. If you will climb, then I must prove my strength.
Strength apparently has 6 lip flaps.
You not forget who took your horn.
Never forget.
Kimari never beat Brother
I'm gonna
Biron.
kick Brother Biron's ass.
This time, I win. I will win.
Why you?
All three of
Some
you
kind of
nothing
Ronso thing?
compared to Iroh.
Kimari problem.
Iroh's just strongest there is.
Yep.
No, Iroh was fucking hilarious at how much we broke him.
Biron rend you asunder.
Hornless!
Hornless, hornless.
That's all you can say, you fucking idiot? Ow. Fire breath, eh?
Any overdrives, or most overdrives you could have missed up to this point?
You can just get from these fucks.
Yep.
Oh, they're gonna be guarding each other, so it's not worth attacking them. Some magic brick.
Not good enough, Kimari.
Okay. When they do that, they'll bulldoze you. When they're separated, they won't guard each other, so you can beat the shit out of them.
I don't remember which one it is. One of them does have a heal.
Yeah. Iran has Mighty Guard, and Yankee has White Wind, if I remember correctly. Thrust Kick.
A dick!
That's supposed to eject enemies from battles, but it doesn't work on bosses. Or anything else from me. Yeah, self-destruct. Useless fucking overdrive.
Take yourself out of the battle and deal triple your HP as damage.
But you've entirely taken yourself out of the battle, and you cannot fill that slot with another character.
Yep.
You are forced to do the rest of the battle with 2 people.
For a hit that's not even going to compare with what most people are going to be swinging for.
Yeah. Get all the elemental breaths from Yankee. Ah.
Just think, it's only triple your HP, your HP total,
Yeah.
and you can only go up to 10,000 minus 1.
Yeah. There's no reason to ever use fucking self-destruct.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
So you can take a party member out of the battle for potentially just shy of 30k of damage. Or you could just have everyone keep whacking at it for 100k each time.
No, you're done giving me stuff. Alright. Stop with the bulldozing.
Dicks. Why?
Weak Ronso should know their place.
White Wind. And now that he's used that, I can learn that. That was supposed to be a critical hit, and it only did 62.
Kimari is shit.
Well, it's because they were guarding each other. Your damage is shit when they guard each other.
Yeah. But Kimari's still kind of shit.
All of Kimari's overdrives are kinda shit, except one. That's totally optional.
And obtained from the super boss in the Omega Ruins.
That's the only magic spell in this entire game that can crit, because magic normally can't crit. So it's kinda special. Oh, he cast Berserk on himself. You fucking idiot. It's gonna hurt me a lot, though. Ouchie. So now that he's berserked, all he's gonna do is just bulldoze me. Because he's angry, I guess.
You win, Kimari Ronso.
Kimari win.
Kimari
Today's
gets
just been a good day for Kimari.
Kimari gets 4 sphere levels. 2 return spheres, a halberd, and a sorcery armlet.
That halberd's probably cracked.
Biran is happy.
So something I brought up to these guys yesterday I find hilarious is people who claim to be Final Fantasy VII fans who clearly don't remember anything about Final Fantasy VII. Like, Tiff and Cloud was never meant to be a romantic thing. That was entirely meant to be Cloud and Aerith. It's like, motherfucker, you didn't play the game.
Dude, they fuck on the
Multiple
highway.
times. No, they fuck under the high wind, on a mountain.
That's true, yeah.
They fuck under the high wind. They fuck in their hometown in the flashback.
And they're clearly living together and sleeping together during Advent Children.
Which, if you're gonna count that as canon,
Crush enemies.
Which apparently it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Kimari crushed enemies standing.
then there's
It
no...
and Crisis Core are both supposed to be canon.
Fortunate son.
If anything, the romantic ship with Aerith is Zack.
Yep.
Ronso will shine your statue.
You know, when Zack isn't trying to hit on Aqua.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
But I fear that no one will make a statue for a traitor such as I am.
Then Ronso will make
With grand horn on head.
with grand horn on head.
But females don't have horns.
That would be wonderful.
Wait, was that human female? I don't know.
I wanted to
Oh,
see
here
the
comes.
statue too, but I wanted to see it with Yuna by my side.
What the fuck?
What?
And the worst part is, there was a pause there.
His lips weren't even moving. That's an inner thought. He could have just said that as the scene was fading out. Why did they need to speed that up? There is no reason for that to be sped up.
Multiple
None.
times? Yes.
So, this is funny. There's a chest right there. I only discovered this chest when Dan's Go 8 figured out there was a chest there.
He didn't notice either?
Nope!
Was it a moment of, wait, what the fuck?
I was like, yeah, holy shit, there's a fucking chest there. And it gives you, I think it's 20,000 gil. Yep, 20,000 gil. So they kind of assume that you went and bought Yojimbo and give you a head start in getting your gil count back up.
Thoughtful.
Yep.
Summoner Yuna.
What do you want now? Fuck.
What is it this time?
But Aqua's the most useless goddess.
They weren't even saying anything and his lips were moving. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
what's with the fucking lip flaps? It's the same song!
I think Square just didn't give a fuck. I'm trying to think. What's the best version of this song?
I don't know, but it sounds fantastic when you layer every version on top of each other.
This game doesn't know how to sync.
No.
Nope. But I can kind of forgive them for, you know, their early forays into 3D graphics.
I can only forgive so much. Lip flaps where there isn't any dialogue is something I look at and go, no, that should have been caught.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why did you even do that?
That's just wasted effort.
That's not even wasted effort. That's
You counterattacked, bitch.
a combination of wasted effort and just utter incompetence.
Oh, get smoked. Alright, Waka. Can you still do work for me? No? Alright. It's cool. He just psyched himself up.
I mean, why would you even bother to animate lip flaps if someone's not talking?
Right?
Hey, Orin's confused. That could be a problem. There you go!
Stone touch.
Where's my fucking remedies?
Are you guys ready for a real horror of a battle?
Which one are you talking about?
The next boss fight.
Yeah,
Yep.
that might be the first death. That fight might actually kick my ass. Tit for tat.
This area is generally when I hit a point in this game where I go, you know, maybe I'll spend an extra 20 minutes grinding up sphere levels.
Why? Why?
What? Why?
What?
Riku got a weapon with counterattack. Why?
Why?
She has like 5 strength.
And no HP. It'd be like giving his D&D character spike damage.
don't even bring up spike damage, because it just pisses me off the more you think about how you can put spike damage on your character in Xenoblade Chronicles.
Yep.
But here's the thing. A lot of enemies resist spike damage. So it immediately goes out the window.
Oh yeah, there's a shit ton of fucking tactics in that game that just don't matter.
Yeah.
Farewell.
Get fucked.
The most frustrating thing about the way you have to build your characters in that game is once you get to the Bionis interior, there's just a correct way you have to build everything.
Yep.
To get through the end of the game. And to get any super bosses done, you have to have things built a specific way.
Like, you need night vision or you're just not hitting this thing.
Also, if you don't have agility 6 gems, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
What's up here? Oh, I'm not gonna touch that.
What is it?
It's a eject sphere.
Plus the hidden art. Oh, fucking right.
Ah! Ah! What do you need to? Water. Let's see if Lulu can do work and get rid of this thing.
So, how shall we do this?
Does she even have fucking tier 3 magic yet?
No.
That's right, I stopped using her. Nope. Cool.
Waka?
You just overkilled him, that's cool.
Lulu has long since become obsolete.
Oh, get fucked.
Farewell.
Orin, doing everyone's job.
No time to waste. Let's go.
You do get a lot of AP from enemies on this mountain, so you can do some,
Yeah,
some grinding if
this
you really
area
need
is typically where I do any grinding if I need to.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not expecting the boss that's at the end of this place, he's going to fuck you up. Like, that's just a fact.
Not much has changed in 10 years.
Isn't that required to make the final boss playable? Pretty much, yeah.
Well, the optional art's not required to make the final boss playable, just
An easier time.
an easier time.
The only one you really need is to have
You need
Monato's
shield
shield
and
up to
speed
level
both
9.
up to 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Which you have to go through some bullshit to even be able to level them that far.
Well, you can even survive without Monato's speed. It's just his talent art that needs shield that could actually cause you serious problems.
Sure keeping us busy.
Which is bullshit because the game never tells you, hey, you should be leveling this up.
Yeah,
to,
no,
like, to,
and
like,
it's a
this
thing
level.
of that talent art, he spams it a lot.
Yeah. It's fucking ridiculous. But it's the best game ever made, so I don't...
I mean, you'd think level 7 would be fine, since without your second tier art books, every art caps out at 7 anyway. So, you know, you'd think level 7 should be totally acceptable for main game.
You took a picture of my girlfriend? I'm gonna punch you in the dick.
Greetings, Lady Yuna. My name is Watts.
Meanwhile, Xenoblade 2, you can actually just build your team how you want.
Not running today?
If you're able to get everything to work effectively, you're good.
Carry on my brother's business. You've met him, I think. Oh, welcome.
All you need to worry about in that game is
Merchant
synergy
extraordinaire.
Exactly.
across your entire build.
You're that guy's brother?
There are some post-game builds you can do where you don't need the, like, Holy Trinity.
Oh, no. Like, Mithra in general, Poppy Cutie Pie in general.
Oh, Poppy Cutie Pie is just straight the most broken blade in that game.
Yeah.
She's fucking ridiculous.
I think it's fucking hilarious if you give the DLC Blade of Shulk to Zeke,
Why would your brother
Yeah.
Mithra on Rex, and Corvin on Morag.
Hey, this
Just
isn't
the
the time for
invasion
talking.
buff you can stack.
It's actually hilarious because they stack.
Welcome to Owalkers.
What do you got for me? I'm gonna need to buy some holy waters from you too.
Oh, Walker the 23rd.
He's selling a weapon for Yuna for 90,000 because it has initiative on it, which is pretty good.
Because 2 is a good game. Shulk
Yep.
Blade? Yeah. In the
Challenge Battle Mode DLC.
you're able to unlock a few blades from other games, like Shulk, Fiora, and Elma?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's it.
That's her name.
You forgot her name?
No, I just blanked for a second. I don't know why.
So this guy sells you some pretty sweet shit, actually.
He's the one you wanted to buy the armor for Orin from, right?
Yes. Double edge, fire strike and ice strike with a free slot. That's kind of meh. Conductor, initiative. You'll never get ambushed if you have initiative on a weapon. Double penalty. Sleep touch, silence touch, dark touch. I don't know. By this point, you probably have strike. Booster Cactar. This is pretty sweet. Magic booster, magic plus 10%, magic plus 5%. So she's getting a magic plus 15% bonus. And magic booster, you spend double the MP for more than double the damage of the spell. Trident, fire strike, lightning strike, ice strike, wah. Shimmering blade, piercing, and strength plus 15%. That's actually not bad.
I mean, for Orin, whose strength is a 68 right now.
Yeah, it's not bad, but I like counterattack.
Yeah. 15% is actually going to start meaning something.
So this Blessed
To
Bracer
Orin,
I
at
can
least.
buy for 22,000 gil has HP plus 10%, Zombie Ward, and 2 free slots.
That's what you were looking for?
Yeah.
I will be sure.
Also, if you don't talk to this guy on this mountain, he will not appear in Macalania Woods for the post-game to sell you the best armors in the game.
Okay.
So make sure to talk to him. That being said, you probably want to talk to him anyway because he's going to have shit that will probably help you out in the next boss fight.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Let's get that Death Proof on there. And let's get that Auto Haste on there.
And what's the new name of this armor?
Haste
Armor
Bracer.
guard. Haste Bracer?
Yeah. Auto Haste takes precedent. So now, Orin will be hasted forever, and slow will not mitigate that, neither will death. He will just be hasted perpetually for the rest of the game. It is fucking beautiful.
But someone switched the liquor out in that flask for coffee. I could go all fucking day. What are you talking about?
Oh, we're starting to get to the points in everyone's sphere grids where every other node is a fucking blank node.
Oh, hey, did you guys hear that we're getting another movie reboot that no one in their right mind asked for?
Which one?
We're getting a Charlie's Angels reboot.
Because we fucking need that.
Yeah, totally.
Because it's not like the last ones weren't not very good.
Oh, but that's sexist.
I don't think it's sexist to say that the 2000 and 2003 movies were dumb as shit and no one really cared.
I know.
They were
That's
bad.
That's just everyone's fucking train of thought these days. You don't like a movie with women in it? Oh, you're fucking sexist.
Yeah. It's stupid.
No, it's just that Captain Marvel's a shit movie.
Yeah, no, I don't get it. I don't like it.
Whatever the fuck her name is, Brie Larson. Can't act for shit.
She can't? This is coming from people who love Scott Pilgrim, which she was in.
She did have a legitimately funny ass line in that movie, though.
Yeah.
But that's no excuse. She can't act. Fuck off.
Like...
I'm an idiot. I didn't buy holy waters. I'm gonna do that. Kinda fucking need those.
Also, she just has the biggest fucking ego about her.
Yep.
And I'm sorry, but you got that big an ego about you in any profession, I immediately stop caring about you.
Yep.
Welcome to
Awakas, except your name is Once, you fucking idiot.
But he's keeping the brand.
So this is the first place you can buy holy waters. They're fucking expensive. They're expensive for a reason.
Because you need them.
I'm gonna buy like 50, that should be enough. I'll have 4,000 gil left, but it's cool. And actually, what you can do with these is... If I have a... Yeah, there it is. You can use some of your holy waters to make zombie ward. It takes 30 of them. So it's fucking expensive, but it's a little helpful.
You see, it's gotten to the point where I don't trust any movie review.
Yep.
From anyone.
Yeah.
Because it's gotten to the point where there's the fucking hype bias going into it, where they go see the movie, it's like, oh yeah, that was fucking amazing, best movie in the MCU, or whatever they're talking about. And then by the time the DVD comes out, the popular opinion shifts from that to what the actual general opinion of the movie is. Whether it be, yeah, it's actually still really good, or, oh no, this is actually terrible.
And then there's also all the actual corporations behind it who are heavily paying off reviews these days.
Yep. Yeah, there's interviews where other Avengers actors just don't take her shit. Yeah, they don't. Like, it's pretty clear that Hemsworth ain't a fan.
Yeah.
I mean, how does anybody like her?
I don't.
You know what's kind of funny to me?
What?
So there was an interview with her and Hemsworth where she claims she does her own stunts, and then in the next interview he was in, where she wasn't there, he's like, yeah, so she said that, it's a load of crap.
You're an idiot, get fucked.
Yeah, she doesn't.
Farewell. Wow, Orin managed to hit the flying bird.
But
I'm impressed.
That interview with her and Chris Hemsworth in it is actually legitimately worth your time to track down, because it's kind of entertaining just to see how kind of annoyed with her he is at every turn.
What's funny is she's also the kind of person who you think, being put on a Marvel movie as a character, you'd maybe do your research on other interpretations of the character or just the general source material of what the character is. Like, Ledger did that for Joker, and he decided he wanted to do his own route with it. Larson, on the other hand, I'm still 90% sure she has no idea who the fuck Captain Marvel is. It's like, oh yeah, no, she's one of the strongest beings in the Marvel Universe. No, she isn't.
Far from it. Do you know how many bullshit OP godlike beings are in the Marvel Universe?
Like Scott Summers' kid?
Yeah.
Like Reed Richards'
Reed Richards' kid. Eternity, Adam Warlock, any of the Watchers.
Yeah.
So this is funny. Now that Orin has auto haste, he's actually quicker than the Pissant, so he goes first in battles. Unless it's a preemptive strike, then the Pissant still goes first.
You can see a thing of, oh, maybe she knows the character, but not the DCU or MCU, whatever. No, she does not, because you think she would understand the character she's supposed to be working with. I don't know, like Thanos, or I don't know, the guy who's sitting right next to her in that interview, Thor.
Take a number, buddy.
Who, depending on the writer, can be one of the most OP fuckers.
Yep. Because he's a god.
That's how it's done.
It's the thing of, like, you can make a claim that Superman is one of the strongest in DC. Technically true, but there's a mental block in him that stops him from actually going his full potential.
Then there's Darkseid.
Darkseid, who is actually one of the most hilariously OP creations I have ever seen in a work of fiction. You don't beat Darkseid, you survive.
You just get Darkseid to leave you alone for the time being.
there is one hero I can think of who ever dodged his signature attack, and that's Batman.
Farewell.
Batman. Anything down here? What was the point?
Encounters.
God damn it, I'm so used to fucking... This ain't going first.
They almost ruined Thanos with her. Almost.
I don't know how interested I am in future Marvel movies if Iron Man and Captain America aren't going to be around.
Yeah. I mean, Far From Home just released. I don't find myself caring all that much, but it's Spider-Man, so I'm gonna see it.
Yeah.
At some point.
What happened to Captain America?
I
mean, I know about the other one.
It's a thing of just step down sort of thing.
Okay.
The actor, like,
just wanted out.
Didn't want to do it anymore.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I think he wants to direct now.
Yep.
That's fair. Hey, Orin got more strength. 72.
Fucking Orin.
Oh, it's great. I love it.
The second Evil X now wants to direct instead of being Captain America.
Yep.
Alright, 25.
Which I'm surprised it took until Age of Ultron coming out for Parker to clue into that one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't until Parker did. Because we saw Age of Ultron together.
But
he's the Scott Pilgrim fanatic.
Who was able to translate it word for word on a Spanish showing.
Yep.
That's just impressive.
I mean, I feel like you might be able to,
do that with the Japanese dub of this game.
Maybe. Did I save?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna save again.
That being said,
This
that is
boss
the
might
difference
kill
of
me.
like 2 hours versus 30.
Alright, so I switch Comrade modes out. Not Slayer, let's do Comrade. I guess you can stick with Warrior because you don't have Comrade yet, you fucking bitch. Alright. Ah, of course.
Run, Pissant.
Fuck me.
It was Pissant.
Yep, I know. I was just expecting it to be Orin first. If I get a second one, I'm gonna be pissed. There we go.
Like, when you stop to think about it, there are some hilariously OP shit in comic books.
Yep.
Like, I could think of probably 10 entities in DC alone that are stronger than Superman.
It's a bit retarded.
Oh, it is. There's Darkseid, there's the Monitors, there's the Anti-Monitor.
Get the final A on you.
I know.
I still haven't thought of anything.
So yeah, I'm never watching another Avengers movie.
What are we gonna do?
Probably.
Let's do something. We just don't
Like,
know
at this
enough
point, the
yet.
reason why I like
Until we
those
do,
movies to
we
begin
really
with
can't
aren't
help
sticking
you.
around, so
Let's go to Xanarkand.
I'll probably end up
We'll find
watching them at some
something
point,
there.
just I'm not in
It'll
any
all
hurry to
come
go see them in
together.
theaters.
Exactly.
That's where I'm at with Avengers movies in general. I just don't actively seek them out.
Just now, you sounded like
The
a leader,
Apocalypse
you know?
Gods, yep.
With the Genesis gods.
Why did we need Riku's ass in that shot?
Japan.
Because in the early 2000s, it was generally assumed that the demographic for this was 18 to 35 men.
Ah, the son of Jack.
Riku, run ahead and tell Auron.
You are not fighting him alone.
Just go, go!
Okay, hold up. How the fuck does he know that I'm Jack's kid?
Now is your time to die. Prepare yourself, son of
That is a very good question.
Not if I can help it.
Save some for Kimari.
When the fuck did that ever come up in a conversation with him?
Never.
Lady Yuna, it is pleasure.
Yuna.
Ascending so soon?
Yeah?
Allow me to say something to the last Rotso before I leave.
That statement's a lie. It's fucking funny.
What?
He's not the last.
He's not the last Ronso. You could just go back down to the beginning and there's just Ronso chilling there.
Threw themselves at me,
Oh, hello, Kumar.
Also, there's like a
one
maybe
after another.
10 to 20 Ronso and Spira and 10 to.
No,
Yeah.
Kimari.
you could end the suffering of this poor.
I think he was just trying to get us riled up and lied about
I
killing the
don't
Ronso.
understand you.
But it's just funny to think that.
I mean, he definitely slaughtered a bunch of Ronso.
Yeah, it's just funny to think that. No, dude, you didn't kill all of them because there's like 4 here at the entrance of Mount Gagazet.
It's a land of
Like-
They're all just there. We were taking a nap.
spiral of death.
Just one of them's rolling a fat fucking blunt.
Spirit, I
Well, it's the end of the world.
yes, with your help.
Smoke him if you got him.
Come with me, Yuna. Once I have become the next sin, your father will be freed again.
How do you know this? Do you have like people spying on us? Actually, that's probably what he's got going on.
Yeah, and I mean, he can dissipate into fireflies.
Yeah, that's true too. He is unsent. Oh, yay, here we go. The actual fucking hardest form of this motherfucker. He will kick your ass!
The hardest form of him, and not the final one.
He's like 70,000 HP, yep.
We got
70,000
more
HP.
Young Justice this week, and that was awesome.
Yep. Oh, by the way, Logan, we are switching the soundtrack to the new version when it comes time for the next Seymour fight, right?
Yes. Because the arranged version of that track is just superior in every way.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so fucking good.
Bitch.
Lance of Atrophy on the Pissan. Oh. Alright, so that's a weird status effect. You actually wouldn't know what it is because you wouldn't have seen it up until this point. Except on one enemy, and that was Evray Altana. But if you don't know about the Phoenix Down trick, by then you don't know what this status is. But it is zombie. If you try to heal yourself, you will die. So you can use a holy water to get rid of it. Silence.
There's a whole
Buster.
bunch of interesting shit you can do with the zombie status.
Silence, asshole!
Now he can't use his magic. Can I delay him?
Nope.
Everything's gotta be... Yeah, so that's basically the combo that'll happen, is they'll do Lance of Atrophy and then full life. But if you get rid of the zombie beforehand, his little fucker doesn't know what to do, so he just casts full life on someone at random.
Yeah, so it's like, Orin just gets a full heal. Cool.
I mean, it would be fucking hilarious if he was already dead, and he tried to zombie someone else and just revived Orin for you, like, dude, thanks. You can also do the same bit of shit you could with the last one.
Die, not take damage?
Well, it depends on the thing. If you've
Depends
got
on the heal.
really low health, you'll either die or just take a bunch of damage. So he's got his little fucking Mortiorcus friend again that you can attack. It's armored, but if you kill it, it'll absorb HP from Seymour.
Dick.
Like that.
Ultimately,
You're a
heals
fucking
just
idiot.
work in reverse when zombie is in effect.
Yeah. Oh, reflect came up. All right.
That's pretty self-explanatory.
Mortiorcus auto attack mode. So yeah, there's gonna be a pretty shit attack coming up. Not shit as in it doesn't do good damage. I mean shit as in it'll fucking kill you. So let's who has...
She has a overdrive.
Yeah, but he'll just banish the AO. I'm gonna bring her out and do some work, though. I think this attack is magic based.
Shell.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's shell. It's silence, bitch. Alright.
3 new episodes so far, and I liked them.
Mortiorcus, ready to annihilate.
We just got some awesome Roy Harper moments, and that's all I ask for.
So now I think it's when it gets to that turn down there. Yeah, so Seymour has a turn right here where it's just him, so he'll do nothing. He'll just wait. But it's the one down here where they're together where you have to worry about it. So you do have a lot of time to prep for this attack, but it can still fuck you up. I am fairly certain it's shell, so that's what I'm going to be using. If I'm retarded, I apologize.
Generally, I tend to not use shell unless I absolutely have to, because it also has
cure magic. Seymour watches and waits. We're gonna defend.
Attack reels.
And then defend. I'm gonna wait. Show this off at least once. Oh yeah, you can do talk with Yuna. It'll raise her magic defense by 10 points, which is actually pretty significant. But who doesn't have shell?
I don't think Waka does.
Waka does not. Total annihilation. This attack fucking hurts.
Ow, ow.
Yuna's dead already. And those two survived. That attack fucking hurts if you're not ready for it. You will die.
Yeah. I have had my party wiped more times than I can count against that,
Oh yeah,
particular
it's
attack.
fucking bullshit. Also, I don't really want to use attack reels because this little fucker can absorb a lot of the hits.
Fair.
So I might not get the overkill. But what I can do is, can I get Yuna a turn? If I haste her.
Yes.
I didn't do a grand summon. I'm a retard.
Why, is Bahamut not good enough for you? Grand almighty Bahamut.
Well, Bahamut, I'm glad you showed up, but can you leave?
Bye.
Before you get banished?
Yeah, so this is what happens now. Reflect and flare. And flare hurts.
He just cast flare on himself.
Yeah, but it reflected. Because he has reflect on himself. So
Dick!
It bounced off and hit Yuna. Which is actually a stroke of fucking bad luck, because it's totally random who it hits. Remember how much health you're going to take from it. I think it's 3,000. Yes. Let's try this again.
Grand summon. You almost summoned Yojimbo.
Yeah. That would have been a fucking mistake.
Grand summoning Yojimbo won't even guarantee Zenmato.
Nope. How much HP do you have left?
Doesn't look like a lot.
1,000. 1,500.
Yeah, you are definitely overkilling him with a Mega Flare.
Yeah. Get fucked. So, if you know how to deal with this form, it's nothing special. But like I've said like 4 times, he will kick your fucking ass more than once if you don't figure out his shit quick enough.
Or if you lapse in paying attention to
Yeah.
what he's actually doing for a moment.
Stay up there!
His last form is a fucking pushover compared to this one.
Which is a fucking shame. Because the idea to his last form
I'll be back.
is honestly pretty cool. And the music is great.
It gets one of the best fucking boss battle themes though, which
He will become
sort of
with my help.
makes up for the fact that it's a pretty shit fight.
he becomes Sin, Sir Jecht will be saved.
Like, if they just gave him more health and a couple more tricks,
Something, tell me.
he could have been an interesting final form.
Yeah. It's bullshit because his last form is basically like his first two, where he just uses elemental stuff.
Sins.
Yep.
But by that point, you've
My old
probably
man.
got like a lot of elemental protection. So
Sin is
half
my
the
old
shit
man.
he can do against you is
My old man
now
became
just
Sin.
useless.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how. or
And you
why
can
he
even
did it.
fucking rig it so that he uses the magic you want him to use.
I felt him inside. And when I did, I knew it was true. My old man's spirit's suffering. Sorry.
Hey, that story was pretty normal.
Knowing that Sin is your father.
She always sounds like she's out of breath, dude.
Yep.
Still, you know I must.
I know.
Deep
Let's get
inside.
I
Inside
think
his
my old man would want
pants.
that.
He felt a tingle in his boner when he figured out his daddy was Sin.
Yeah.
Because he knew then that he could kill him.
You've gotta feel it inside your pants, loser.
Toxin dreams
Loser.
or something.
Loser. Metal Dude Wop.
Chapu. I think I'll just pretend I didn't hear nothing. I'm getting a little confused, yeah? Why'd all this have to happen?
Because Bavel were a bunch of fucking retards 1,000 years ago.
And went to war with some people who were way above their pay grade.
Well, Bavel was gonna win that war no matter what. Because their Machina's bullshit. Because
Yep.
they have Vegnacock.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Jupiter Crest. That was supposed to be Waka's, but it's Kamari's now.
Okay. Oh, is this the area I think it is?
Mm-hmm. We get a cutscene and then we see it.
Why are you black and Japanese in the FMVs? I don't get it.
Vegnacock, biggest cock.
He basically, in the final boss of 10-2, he basically, spits a cannon out of his mouth that looks like a giant cock. It's basically the platform you stand on to do the final boss.
Those are faith.
And if you don't beat it in time, it blows its load and
the
annihilates
planet.
reality.
How many frames is that waterfall over there?
Using these faith.
I don't know, probably like
Someone's
5.
drawing energy from all of them.
This many?
Look at it go.
Power on this scale.
What could they be
What could they be
summoning?
calling?
I wonder.
You know something, don't you? Spill the beans.
Look not to others for knowledge. This is your journey too.
Uni might die, you know?
No. Arin's right.
Huh?
This is our...
Nope, it's not your story. I'm skipping that line. Fuck you.
What?
Fucking Yuna's story, you piece of shit.
Just a little bit of resentment.
Yes.
The king of kings, the cock of all cocks.
Oh, hey, we're in Xanarkand. I really wish they let you explore more of this place because it looks so fucking cool.
It does.
Everything was better in my Xanarkand.
Is that ice back there? That arch?
Maybe.
Or is that just an even slower frame waterfall?
I don't know. I only thought it was ice because Xanarkand used to be just beyond Mount Gagazet.
Yeah.
True.
So that would have made sense, but I have no idea what the fuck that actually is. Let's go in my house.
Your house sucks.
You know, the nice thing about a houseboat is if you don't like your neighbors,
You could just fuck off.
Everyone else fucks off.
So apparently there's There's a specific angle you can get the camera in here
Welcome
to
home.
see inside his closet and see like a replica of his clothes. But they're not those clothes. They're the clothes that character in 10-2 wears.
Oh shit! Really?
Apparently, I've never got the camera
I've known about
in a specific spot where I can see it because my eyesight is shit. But apparently you can.
That's actually
I've
really
seen
cool.
some people say it's that costume. I've seen some people say it's
Silly. Don't recognize your own.
just his.
Like the one that he's wearing right now.
It's just what he's wearing right now.
Yeah, I can't confirm 100%
I can't
because
confirm
I've never seen
whether
it.
it is one or the other because I've never gotten the camera in a place where I can see it.
Yeah.
Wake up! Wake up!
I only found out about that after I lost my sight.
Yeah.
Wait, this is a dream.
Yes. You touched a faith and passed the fuck out. Do you not remember?
Are you crazy?
That being said, I wouldn't be surprised if it was something ridiculous like his passed out character model from Gagazet is still just
There.
loaded and loaded into behind the background there.
That would be funny.
Because that is a thing that game devs do all the fucking time.
Yeah.
That being said, this seems like a fresh scenario load, so I don't think so.
It's something like... It's somewhere back here where you can get the camera to be a specific way and you'll see like a glimpse of like his sleeve or something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have enough sight to see it. But I know it's back there.
Pass me your phone, I'll try to find it. What am I Googling? Also, sweet background.
I wouldn't know what to Google for that.
Long ago, there was a war.
Yeah, with Machina, right?
Yes, a war between Zanarkand and Bavel. Bavel's Machina assured their victory from the start. Spira had never seen such power.
They had Vecna
Summoners of Zanarkand didn't stand a chance. Zanarkand was doomed to oblivion. That's why we tried to save it, if only in a memory.
What did you do?
The remaining summoners and the townspeople that survived the war, they all became faith for the summoning.
The summoning. You mean sin?
No, I mean this place. A Zanarkand
Can't find
that
anything.
never sleeps.
Alright, that's fine. I'll try to look for it later.
The dreams of the faith summoned the memories of the
What was
city.
my sister saying to me?
They summoned all the buildings, all the people who lived there.
The people. What?
I still
They're all
find the thing
dreams.
where a game put a South Park episode as filler code. It's hilarious. I guess parents bitched because they assumed their kids would know how to change the game's code to
Access it when you would need a Game Shark, if that. I don't even think a Game Shark could get to it.
You,
Well, what game was it?
Father,
It was on the
your
N64 or
mother,
PS1, I think.
Everyone. All dreams.
Game Sharks could do some pretty crazy shit, but I don't know if...
You can do something like that.
Yeah.
It would have to be through heavy debug.
Yeah.
Do you know what game this is, Honest Brick?
Oh, I forgot.
Okay, I'll Google it after this.
No!
Ooh, new OSW episode.
So what if I'm dreaming? I like being here.
We've been dreaming so long. We're tired. Would you and your father, would you let us rest? Both you and your father have been touched by sin. Sin, the one around whom all Spira, the spiral, evolves.
What are you saying?
Which? Okay.
You two are more than just dreams now. Wake up! Wake up, please!
Okay, how can we be more than just
Just
a
a
dream?
little
I
more,
don't
and maybe-
get it.
Maybe you are the dream that will end our dreaming at last.
So shit's getting weird.
And we may want to go into that.
There's a better place to do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you alright?
After all this Anakin shit. But we will do that.
Yeah.
Hey, we were so worried about you.
You okay?
I'm okay.
What happened?
Nothing. I blacked out. I was dreaming. You called me.
You know, it's
And
really
I woke
funny
up.
to think about because all these faith are summoning everyone that lives in Dreams Anakin.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically forcing themselves
Nothing
to
like a good
dream
nap. Well,
about
I'm ready.
him
Let's go.
killing Sin forever so they can finally sleep in peace. Oh, the waterfall's gone. I need to see that waterfall one more time.
Look at it go.
Chug, 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 chug.
It's so bad. Why would you just fix it or take it out? Fuck.
It's 5 frames. Add some more, or speed up those frames.
Yeah.
Fucking just like overlap
it's-
them over each other.
If it's
Fuck.
like 5 or 6 frames, at least put it at 4 to
Oh,
5
hey.
times the speed.
Oh, hey, big guy.
It's a behemoth. Be he man or be he moth. Watch out for heave.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry.
You got to telling him to shut up before I could.
Let's
Armor
protect
of
Orin.
light.
I wonder if
Hold
I can
physical
provoke
might.
this one. Sweet. Hey,
Come here.
come here, bitch. Did it work?
Yeah.
It didn't say immune? Sweet.
Is that quad 9s from Orin there?
Yeah. What's up?
How many steaks you think we can get out of these?
I would imagine behemoth meat would probably taste not bad.
It's probably a very dense meat. Also probably fairly gamey.
It would be a bitch to chew.
Yeah.
I would expect it's probably something similar to moose.
Orin needs more agility. Give me that agility. Ah, that was almost bad. More HP for Waka. If anybody needs HP, it's the piss ant. Please give me HP. Sure, give me strength. Thanks.
That ain't bad.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, he's got a whole fucking circle left to go. His last thing is quick hit. Not as OP as it used to be over here.
But not bad.
No, it's still pretty good.
Yep.
It was just more OP in the original PS2 version. Hey, she got
But they had to go and balance it.
Oh my
Because-
god, she's just getting that now.
Yep. Riku got it like...
Right
How-
before
how
we
long ago?
fought second form Seymour,
Yeah. Because I could branch her off and get it.
I believe you also grabbed Reflect at the same time.
Yeah, that's why I prefer using the Expert Sphere Grid now that I have it. Because it's just fantastic. Like, you can do whatever you want with these characters, essentially.
So do we want to take our first break of the night before going into the next area?
Yeah.
Probably a good idea after this fight.
Oops. I keep thinking he goes first.
Okay, yeah, he's running.
Yeah. There's a safe sphere right here, so we'll make that.
Yeah, okay. Fair.
Alright.
So we'll be back in a bit.
See you in a few minutes.
And we're back. To answer your question, Logan, data miners.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's the same reason someone found out that, I don't remember what fucking album this is, but a early 90s vinyl actually contains a PC text file on it.
Get fucked.
Oh yeah, there's some really interesting shit hidden on albums
If you look.
if you look for it.
Can I silence you? Uh-oh. Ouch.
Eat shit, Titus.
He died. That attack killed him.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Why the fuck does Riku keep getting weapons?
Because the game hates you.
Zombie touch.
That's actually really interesting.
One free slot.
Probably not what
She's
she's
got,
but it's interesting.
She's got 3 interesting weapons. She's got the flexible arm, which is the blank one with 4 slots. Tit for tat, counter attack with 2 free slots. And the Devastator with zombie touch and a free slot. Why is she getting all the cool shit?
Because the game's trying to tell you you should break it the cheap way.
But I don't want to do that.
Nope. Nor should you.
Because it just becomes less fun. Wow, this guy really likes fucking taking a beating. That's 3 behemoths, like, in a row. Well, there was that Ochu in the middle, but whatever. Shut up!
Ochu, an enemy that used to be a boss.
Well, it's named different now. It's called Mandragora.
Looks like we got a job to do, yeah?
If anything should happen in the water, we're relying on you 3. If it gets dangerous, pull out quick.
Right.
Be careful, okay?
If it gets dangerous, pull out quick. Information Waka is clearly bad following.
Don't put that mental image in my head.
What, Lulu's pregnant with his kid in the second game?
Yeah, they furiously fuck. Because I assume that's probably what she's into. I'm gonna fight these things.
Fuck it. Just a slow swim out.
They let it happen too, which is fucking funny. I wonder if I can get this first try.
Oh. Remember input delay?
Yeah. Trial of the ball.
Quite the delay.
Fuck! That was my bad. I didn't even try to time that. Come on. That fucking hit it. This is bullshit.
You're definitely having the time of it.
That looked like it bounced off the interior.
You gotta be fucking shitting my penis off. Oh, that thing was in the way that time. What is it even bouncing off of? That was my bad.
That.
Thank you! Fuck! That took way longer than I wanted it to. Right. This shit is indifferent to water, and the Passant has a weapon with water strike on it.
Not so great.
I'm coming to steal your shit. I don't know why I did this little hand motion on the way there. Just gonna go over there, tickle your balls.
Ouchie. Sonic Wave, that hurts.
Sonic Boom.
Rise of Lyric.
Ugh.
Hey, you're the one that said Sonic Boom.
He was Street Fighter. You took it to a dark place.
Speaking of Street Fighter, Fighter Fest.
Yes.
And Kenny Omega's nerdy fucking entrance.
Yes.
Where the Young Bucks are dressed as Ken and Ryu. Some extra walks up onto the stage, it goes dark, the Akuma shit appears on the Titantron, and then there's Omega.
He had his hair like Akuma's.
And had Akuma's logo painted on his back.
Yup. He is a very big nerd.
Yup.
In 7 Fuck Aerith fan, Cloud does Tifa rather solid.
Hero Machina. Goodbye. Oh, I gotta switch my team.
That fucking Moxley Janela match just had so many points where me and Logan were just wincing.
Dude, they were like throwing each other on like barbed wire and like thumbtacks and shit.
Yeah, like when you could see them having to peel the barbed wire out of their skin.
Like it's nasty, man.
Them having to pick tacks out of their back and shit. In Janela's case, his feet and the top of his head.
Oh yeah, he got fucked. Psych.
The paradigm shift is a fucking cool move. Just the double arm DDT lifting up into a spiked suplex.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Shimmering Blade. That's probably crap. But let's check it out. Piercing and strength plus 5%. I like counterattack better, thank you very much. I got ambushed. Fuck you.
Home Alone got much more extreme, I guess.
Man, people should be dead in Home Alone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I almost did it again. Stop ambushing me. Fuck.
I guess they really like trying to fuck with you.
Yeah. Crock of shit. Back into the water.
The 3 bricks would crack his skull. 1 brick would do the trick. Those fucking things are heavy. They all especially seem to be hitting the same spot. Oh yeah.
Also the hefty amount of electrocution.
The paint cans.
Yeah.
The...
That fucking beam that he sends down at them.
Yeah. The fucking falling down the outdoor steps. Probably concuss yourself doing that.
Crack a tailbone.
Yeah.
The fucking toilet bowl exploding.
Oh, Jesus.
You wouldn't have a head after that.
The sheer amount of burns those guys would have received.
Which one does Riku go into? I don't know, her sphere grid is green, so maybe let's try the green one. And then Waka doesn't get a choice. He just looks at their feet and is like, oh, I guess I gotta do the same thing. Please, no encounters. I got ambushed too, didn't I? That did. Fuck me.
Oh yeah, the blowtorch to the head.
Yeah, he gets the blowtorch to the head, his head's on fire, and then he looks at the toilet, dips it in the toilet, but he put that shit in there, so the fucking toilet explodes.
That man is not only dead, but that building is gone.
Yeah. Oh my god, I got a preemptive strike. Holy fuck, it's about time.
Bye.
Yeah, Riku sucks. She doesn't do any damage to these things.
Riku is either going to be one of your worst party members or your most broken party member.
If you want her to be.
Yeah. If you know how her overdrives work and how to exploit them, she is the most broken party member. But if, you know, during main game when you're just dealing with her own level ups, she's not so great.
I mean, she gets a lot of agility, so she gets like multiple turns in, whereas other people would only get one, maybe. So she can help you out in a spot of bother with like healing and shit. But I don't know.
Yeah, she's good for utility, but not...
Her overdrives just fucking make things so easy, and it's no fun anymore.
Yep. Like, what's the point when you've got all the defenses up, regen and auto life?
Literally in one turn.
She has sent fiends to test our summoner's strength.
Who is she?
Yunalesca.
Lady Yunalesca.
In Xanarkand, she awaits the arrival of the strongest.
She is still alive?
As much as Micah and Seymour.
Didn't Seymour tell you that she defeated Sin like 1,000 years ago? How is she still alive?
Unsent.
Yeah. Yuna's
frightens me now.
just a little slow.
Braska would be proud.
Then I must not let him down.
I mean, here's the thing. I love this game. A lot of it's pretty dumb.
Yep.
You really want to kick my ass, Behemoth. Go away.
It's not
But
gonna
then
happen,
again,
bud.
that's true of every Final Fantasy game.
Yeah.
They're all really dumb.
I didn't even get the enemy I want to fucking show, because it's a pushover when you know what to do. There he is. Exactly what I wanted. So this motherfucker halves all magic. It's got like 12,000 HP. It's resistant to physical attacks. How resistant? Oh, Orin only did 732. Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh, the Piston only did 186. Waka did 98.
And it's immune to stone touch.
But check this out, okay? This is fucking funny. You can armor break it. You're doing regular damage again.
What the fuck?
That's fucking hilarious.
Orin did quad 9s, even though 5 seconds ago he only did 732.
Okay. That's amazing.
When you figure out that you can do that to that fucker, it's a goddamn pushover. Alright, here we go with a boss fight.
Pretty good one, honestly.
The next one's better.
Definitely. The next one's my favorite boss in the game. Though I expect we probably won't see it today.
Probably not.
It comes.
It does.
Gross.
Hey man, these things gotta reproduce somehow. Unless it just lays eggs, but I can't tell if it's a female or a male. Or if it even matters. Oh god, that's gross. How much HP do you have? 40,000 from your high physical and magical defense, though. How high are we talking?
I picture if you don't have that skill, it's a real slog of fight. You get that skill real early in his sphere grid.
You do get that skill early, but you think maybe you can't use it because you haven't been using it on other lands? Because you've been using Lulu to deal with them? Maybe you just don't think about it. But then you try it once and you figure out it works, and it's like, oh, that thing's a pushover now.
Yep. Makes it a hell of a lot easier during monster capturing as well.
Yeah. So that was that attack sucks.
Interesting thing about this battle, don't use reflect.
Cause it's smart, and it'll just bounce shit off of you.
Like if you cast reflect, it will just ping heals off of you.
Try and be a cheeky cunt, it's gonna fight back. Owie! Oh right, I'm cursed. I can't use overdrives.
Owie.
Give me more of that show!
Right?
Ian and Matsuri Season 2 when?
I don't know, but apparently there's going to be a second season of Killing Bites. I just want the first season of that dub because Logan.
What's up?
You like DXD, right?
Yes.
Now picture that, except it's Animal Girls, and it's a fucking battle royal.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Is that not a good, decent way to sum it up?
Yeah. And the soundtrack is the guy who, if I'm not mistaken, it's the composer who did Fairy Tail trying to be as 90s electric guitar rock as possible.
And a breath. Ouchie!
Holy shit!
Waka got raped.
Just rinsed.
No, yeah.
Alright, you know. Please do something.
Get up.
Waka just gets knocked to the ground after all that.
Okay.
But, Lord Mog, I didn't serve the chocobo, yeah?
So it's
I did good, yeah?
Please, dub.
So let's,
Amazon owns the rights, so it might be a while.
Hey, it was healing itself, so I'm gonna cast Reflect on it. Let's see what happens. Yuta, let's put Protect on yourself. Because your HP is kinda shit.
Then again, Amazon also is the rights holder for Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, and we're getting that simuldubbed.
Tail sweep.
I think Amazon might just be learning that
people care about dubs.
Hey, so it just did a stupid there, it healed me.
Despite what all subbed fans will tell you, people, you need dubs to sell an anime in the West. It's that simple.
Yep. Because no one's gonna read subs during a trailer.
Nope. No one's gonna read subs when channel surfing.
Buster? Hey, that works. Except Photon Wings doesn't miss.
Nope.
Now, if only they would... You said they're actually dubbing Inuyashiki, right?
That's something they're looking into.
Very good dubbed.
Like,
Watch it.
everyone in the industry is considering it a done deal.
Do our bed potions heal sleep? No. Shit.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Ow.
I also laugh how people have been using the most recent Evangelion dub controversy to try to herald subs over dubs. And then Amanda Wynn Lee, voice actress for Yukiko in Persona 4, comes forward. And also, wasn't she the voice of Rei?
She was the voice of Rei in the original dub.
She was also the one who wrote and translated the dub.
And the sub.
And the sub. Every official sub released since Evangelion made its way to the West has been written by her, apart from the Netflix dub. So if you're claiming you're complaining that the original dub took a lot of liberties, but was still good, and then Netflix just too literally translated it. Well, here's the thing, your subs are the exact same script as the original dub. There's no difference. All official subs are written like the original dub.
Tackle this fish, Mom. Ow! His damage was so crap it didn't work. 61 HP.
So...
Let's just do some of the right is cursed. Fuck. Oh, that's a problem.
What?
Cast regions. Can't have that happen. Didn't get the overkill, buddy.
Is this the first boss we haven't gotten the overkill on?
Since we've had the ability to? Yes.
Apparently Japanese plurals don't exist in writing. Most of the time, it's context-based. I guess so. A fuck-up of Capcom was a translator using plural by mistake a few times.
Hey, can't we rest a little?
No need. We reach the summit soon.
I know. That's why I want to stop for a bit. Soon means that there's not much time left.
Riku.
Fine. I'll think on the way.
Man, can't you just accept her choice? Or am I asking for too much?
You're asking for too much for the angsty teenager to accept that her newly discovered cousin is gonna die.
Let's go.
We are.
Especially when he's another angsty fuck who wants to keep her alive so he can keep fucking her in the ass.
Because he likes peeing in her butt.
So funny.
You remind me of myself. Before, the closer I came to Xanarkand, the more I wondered. When we arrive, Braska will call the final Aeon. He will fight Sin, then die. I thought my mind was made up long before. But when I stood here, my resolve wavered.
Never would have figured. Legendary Guardians choke sometimes too, huh?
Legendary Guardian. I was just a boy. A boy about your age, actually. I wanted to change the world too. But I changed nothing. That is my story.
Man. He's so good.
He's so fucking cool.
Alright. Sphere grid. You're gonna be my bitch. Hey, guess what Orin gets?
Strength?
Yeah. And some defense, too.
Nice.
76. So that's what he's ending his grid with, is 76 strength. Minus 16, so he ends with 60. That's what he's supposed to end with. Did we give him any strength spheres? We did not. So he ends up with 43 by the end of his. just 4. 46 is what the pissant would end up with at the end of his sphere strength.
A city dead for 1,000 years. A city I had to see with my own eyes. The end of Yuna's journey.
I don't understand why he's black and Japanese.
Just really tanned. What the hell?
The last
It
chapter
happens every
in
single
my
fucking
story.
time. And fucking Riku looks more Japanese
My
in the
thoughts,
FMVs
they
too.
kept floating up and then slipping through my fingers. Slipping away before I could pin them down with words.
Yuna, I say no. If we go down there, then you'll...
Well, your opinion doesn't fucking matter, bitch.
Riku, you're a true friend, and I thank you, but I must go down to Samarkand.
I'm not saying we shouldn't go. But should we think about it some more? There's gotta be some kind of way we can save you, Yuna!
All my life, I knew this moment would come.
Yuni...
Thank you.
How did no one see that?
Thank you for everything.
See what now?
A sphere just fell out of her asshole.
Don't say that, Yuni.
Apparently she was Jim Dark magicking that sphere.
Dude, Kamari was even looking like in the general direction. He could have fucking seen that.
Tell Sid. Thank you.
No. You can tell him yourself.
It's funny because we just saw the ruins of Xanarkand in that FMV, but in the backdrop there, it didn't exist.
Please. Yuni, don't say that because we're gonna see each other again, okay?
Kimari, let's go.
So, you actually cannot leave until you look at that sphere. You could try, but the game doesn't let you.
The fuck?
What the fuck are you doing? Like, see, you can just barely see it, but like, Xanarkand doesn't exist in that backdrop.
Yeah. The fuck was that shot?
Also, you might want to get that away from here. It's probably going to blast it off. It might be really loud. Just turn the fucking thing on. Stop showing me his face.
No one wants to look at his face.
Sir Orin,
Apparently
Kimari
Yuna does.
told me when my father wanted me taken
Maybe.
from Bavel to Besaid.
I don't know. He smiled really
it was
fucking
you who told Kimari,
weirdly when she touched
right?
his face. That was
I had
really
always
weird. He
wanted
must
to
not have
meet
got
you
any in Xanarkand.
someday. I am truly glad that I had that chance. Having you as a guardian was so great
You
an
know what?
honor.
That's probably why his
I don't
daddy
know how
wasn't
to thank you. Perhaps
impressed with him.
if I
Well, I mean,
defeat
his dad
Sin,
left when he was
that
7.
will be my thanks to you. That's what I'll do.
What? His
Yes.
his dad was probably getting action when he was like 6.
I will
His dad's just there.
defeat Sin.
Ah, damn
If you
crybaby.
are all there
Not getting
watching,
laid.
then I guess Sin is already gone.
He's the best
So am I.
bets. He's the best blitzball player,
I
so
suppose.
you gotta figure that's the one major form of entertainment
Anyway,
Xanarkand had.
I just
So
wanted
he
to
was
say,
probably getting all the ass
Sir
by the
Owen.
time he was good at blitzball.
Yep.
I thank
Even if he was like 6.
Kimari,
But the pissant was a virgin until
do you remember
a
the
few
first
days
day
ago.
we met? I was only 7.
She probably didn't like it much though.
My father had
defeated Sin.
I mean, between
and all
his
Bevelle was celebrating.
assumed one pump
Everyone
chump
was
dude
saying what a
and
hero
it being
my
underwater,
father
it
was.
probably was not very good for her.
I was so happy. But when night came, it occurred to me. My father had defeated Sin, and now
It's interesting that they use
was
the
dead.
Calmlands music
Now,
for this instead of
I
her
was
theme.
all alone. I couldn't sleep. So
I would have
wandered
much
into the
preferred it
town,
if they used her theme.
away from the celebrating crowds. I stood on the bridge in Bevelle, where my father
Probably. I
and
mean, her
had
face
parted.
says it all.
Standing there,
Yeah,
alone,
she was crying.
I could see the fields where he had fought.
His face
And
is...
he just looks like the happiest
Then
fuck. Like, yeah, I'm
you
about to
appeared,
get in
Kamari.
this.
And she's
You
just there.
said you
Oh
were
God,
looking
no.
for the daughter of Braska, remember? At
Oh
first,
God, this is a
I was so
decision I
scared.
made.
Until I realized what a
I
gentle
can't take it
person
back.
you are. You weren't used to talking to children. When I told you that I was Braska's daughter, you said you would take me as far from Bevelle as you could. That it was the wish of a man facing death. I think I cried then, because that was when I knew my father was dead, and I would never see him again. You just held me, without saying a word. I cried after we got to Besaid.
It's really a fucking shame,
When
too,
you
that they
tried to
fucked
go,
with the voice acting.
after leaving
Because a lot of these
the
scenes
care
could have
of
just
the
been so
temple.
much better if they...
I held on to you crying, don't
If they
go,
didn't.
don't go. And you listened, Kamari.
Like,
You
they...
stayed. Kimari, thank
Some
you.
people don't like this game, and I get that, but they definitely hit proper
you
emotional
so
beats in the plot when they needed to.
And I've always liked your broken horn. Waka, Lulu. I'll never forget my days spent with you.
I fucking
growing up in
laugh
Besaid. We
at-
always played together.
Over
us
the
and
last few
Tapu.
days, a
That's
lot of
why I
Nintendo
was
fandoms
always
have
so
gone to
happy,
shit.
I think.
Yeah.
And it's
when
weird
you
when Fire
refused to
Emblem
let me
isn't one of
become a
the
summoner,
worst.
And I did it anyway.
Oh yeah, Pokemon
I'm
and
sorry.
Smash have just been
I've
horrible
always wanted
people
to apologize.
lately.
You know,
The Pokemon fan base
When
is
you
just
tried
pissing
to
me
stop
off,
me
because,
then,
like,
really,
fuck off,
I was
man.
happy.
That's too many goddamn
I could
Pokemon.
tell you really
We don't need that many fucking Pokemon.
In
You
every
were like
single game.
my big brother and sister.
Like, this was a thing that was gonna happen
I
at some
think
point.
you really were my big
Oh, but no,
brother
we
and
need
sister.
fucking every Pokemon, and they need to not be lazy and use the fucking 3DS models. They need to make
What
Purple
else?
Switch models for all 1,000 fucking Pokemon. No, they fucking
I
don't.
love watching you play
Okay,
baseball, Waka.
we either get new
even love it when
new
you
balancing and
scold
everything, and
Really?
Actual better gameplay.
or we just have a port of 7 basically on the Switch.
The newest guardian.
Because Pokemon Company works under very tight
Player
deadlines.
of the Xanarkand Apes.
Yep.
Well, Game Freak works under very tight deadlines inflicted on them by the Pokemon
I
Company.
am.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad.
It's like,
And now there's people who are just straight up trying to
We
slander
haven't even known each other that
the
long, but
fucking director.
oh yeah, fucking Junichi Masuda got hit with fucking rape allegations because they don't want to bring back the National
so
Dex.
this is what it feels like.
We're not fucking
it's a much
joking.
more wonderful feeling.
You can go on Twitter and there's
Anything
this
I have
big
ever
shitstorm right now.
Wonderful.
Because someone accused Matsuda of
But it
rape.
hurts sometimes.
But this is like an account that has only existed for a fucking week. Has no followers. Only follows
I just
Western
want
things.
to say thank you for everything.
Has their name has never been a credit to any Game Freak game.
Maybe
And in their initial post about it, brought up the fucking National Dex thing.
when I think about us never being together again at all.
Fortunately, no one's taking them seriously.
Except some random news outlets to get the fucking clicks, but
Yep.
I've already talked about on this stream how many times I've considered the gaming, how gaming media nowadays is just as bad as regular mainstream media.
Oh yeah, it's cancerous.
It, the fucking Pokemon fan base bothers me the most because it's
What
like,
you up to?
put all the Pokemon in. Okay, so you don't want them to innovate with each new game because playing the same game every fucking year would get boring.
But if they don't, but they want them to innovate because if they don't fuck you. They want everything.
It's like fucking Game Freak can't win right now.
The fans want shit tons of innovation. They want everything that's ever been in the series before, and they want it annually.
Like, fuck off, man. So this is actually pretty interesting. There's a bit of a like jut in this road here. Nothing's really beckoning you towards it, but if you come up here, they give you like a screenshot opportunity, because you can even turn off the minimap and just have no HUD. It's like they knew that someone would want to do that. But yeah, fuck Pokemon fans. Like, you all need to shut the fuck up.
Either pick one or have the games take twice as long. Yeah, and these are like annual releases that the Pokemon Company forces upon Game Freak. Despite the fact that Game Freak is about the size of a regular indie dev.
I think it's like 100-something people.
It's 100-something, and that's still, for as much as that goes into these games,
yeah,
that's a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not saying that they have the sufficient manpower to be doing what the Pokemon Company wants them to be doing.
They definitely don't. Hey, we've seen this scene before.
Yep.
This would be the third time you see it if you watch the intro before the main menu.
Smash is just continuing to be a Smash community where I fucking hate Melee players, so I'm just gonna gloss over that.
This wasn't even a Melee player this time, was it?
Yeah,
no,
it was. It was
a former Melee player in an Ultimate tournament.
Okay. Okay, so I thought it was just a fucking like Ultimate player being backed by like Melee fans who think every game except Melee is broken.
Yeah. Even though Ultimate's a much sturdier game than Melee, but no,
yeah,
just put that aside.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fire Emblem's weirdly at a point where fans are actually just kind of happy. That's weird for them. Xenoblade's still just as bad, but people on the other side's like, hey, Xenoblade fandom looks cool. No, it's just because we're off in our own corners on the internet hating each other.
Yeah, because we can't agree that Chronicles is the best game ever made. Because it's fucking not. Animal Crossing fans are always the fucking worst, even when they get a fucking game.
Oh no, it's like... I saw people bring this up, it's like Nintendo fan bases have been kind of shit lately, except for things like Mario and Kirby, which do have their own fan bases and are actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
But it's like...
You know,
yeah, I don't
bent
ever
out of shape about Mario.
I don't ever see a fucking Kirby fan base getting bent out of shape that they're not getting a fucking game.
Well, they get a lot of games.
But still, you like... Even
Listen
Mario
to my
games,
story.
like, where's the fucking Mario games? Like, you never fucking see that.
No.
Like, people are just
Maybe
waiting
our
for
last
Mario
chance.
games because they know that they're gonna be fucking good every time.
Yeah. And then there's... God damn, it's like... In that post, someone's like, hey, you say this is bottom of the barrel, where's the Animal Crossing fans? Like... Oh no, they're fine. It's like, are you fucking kidding? Until the new game was announced for Switch, they were ruining every other fucking Nintendo fandom and fucking shitting on them for how dare this thing not be Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like that time.
Yeah, and then someone commented on that thread, yeah, we got a new game now, so we're chill.
I think
No,
No,
you're
you're
fucking
not.
not.
I think that
Since the
we
game
should
was announced,
stop.
I've heard non-stop bitching about Animal Crossing,
Maybe.
including the game getting delayed. The Metroid fandom, when fucking Prime 4 got delayed for God knows how long, we're like, okay, fine. Animal Crossing, it's like, hey, we're delaying this for like 3 months.
Yeah. The Metroid
Oh my fucking god!
The Metroid Prime fan base is kind of a weird one, because we've been waiting a long time for a Prime game, and then we finally get one, and it's like, okay, cool, this will be cool.
It's
and then
on
they,
its way.
And then they delay it, and it's like, but we're putting retro on it, so it's like, okay, that's gonna be a good fucking game.
Okay, we're
Yeah.
cool.
Like,
We're cool.
My only real time where I was like, really? What the fuck? Was Federation Force.
Yep.
I was like, you couldn't give us an actual Metroid game?
Yeah, and fucking Next Level
Here's the thing,
Games
if they
did that.
If they would have just called it Federation Force and have it not to do with Metroid,
If they just
it
took
would have been
the,
an okay game.
If they took the Metroid name off, that game would have been fine. But they tacked Metroid onto it. Like
So it-
fucking retards.
So it set an expectation, and people got annoyed because up until that point, the last Metroid game we got was Other M.
And we don't talk about that game.
And then there's us F-Zero fans like,
we're just waiting patiently.
We just want a fucking game!
And just accepted the fact that that series is dead.
Yeah. By the way, Logan, how much further do you want to go tonight?
We can set up for the next boss. You just passed the chest.
Did I?
Yeah.
It's 9 o'clock. I want to do the Tetris. I
Okay.
don't want to start with Tetris.
Fair.
Yeah.
Because that boss fight doesn't happen right away. I can just save before and then we'll stop.
Okay. And in the same post, they had the audacity to say Earthbound, like, Mother fans were cool.
No, they're fucking not!
I'm a Mother
No.
fan. We're not cool.
No, every Mother fan, myself included, have our heads firmly shoved up our own asses.
Yeah. I'm not denying this. When was the last F-Zero game?
GameCube?
GameCube if you don't include Japanese arcade releases.
Yeah, it was GX was the last one we got, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the fucking GameCube.
Which ruled, but was so fucking hard.
Yeah.
I want
No,
to find
F-Zero always fucking ruled, and then we just never got a game again.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, remember? I remember when I first played X on the N64.
Oh, yeah, I played the shit out of that.
It looks like ass today.
Oh, it really does.
Pretty much everything that was on the N64 looks like ass.
Yeah.
Like,
But
by
F-Zero
God, it's still
whipping by
fun.
so fast on the N64, there were points where you're like, okay, where the fuck did the track go?
Yeah.
Yep. Pikmin fans can be fucking annoying too.
It's like the far plane.
Close enough.
I mean, Pikmin fans have a right to be fucking annoyed, though, because Miyamoto's just being a dumbass.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this game's almost done. He said that 5 fucking years ago. And there's still no fucking mention of Pikmin 4 anywhere.
You know, I think it's... on the topic of Miyamoto, I got
shit.
a sign of, yep, my phone listens this morning. Because we talk about Miyamoto often enough.
We make a lot of jokes about Miyamoto on our off time.
Yep.
And this morning I was texting Jamie about Persona 5 and mentioned how in September Makoto and Futaba just
stop being competent.
Just stop being competent for a month because we need to turn them off so this plot can stand.
Yep.
Yeah.
And my phone tried to correct Makoto to Miyamoto.
Yeah. Miyamoto's made some great games.
But he's made some questionable decisions over like the last decade.
Yep.
Yep.
He's created some of the greatest
Star
franchise
Fox.
ever. Like, he made Zelda and Mario and fucking Star Fox. Like,
But he's getting to the point
he's
where his
just getting stupid.
His age is causing him to make crazy decisions. And maybe he needs someone to rein him in.
Like, Aonuma's been reining him in for Zelda for a long time.
Well, Aonuma's basically just handled Zelda for a long time.
Yeah, true. True enough.
Realistically, Aonuma's got a bigger hand in Zelda than Miyamoto does these days.
Did you see that he was promoted
Aonuma?
to like general manager or something?
Well,
That's fucking
Good
good
for
for him. Yeah. Dude deserves it. He's made some of my favorite games.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't prefer Majora's Mask, but it's the better game. Fuck off, Lance.
Just kill it.
It takes too long.
Overall, like, Nintendo fandoms have become real shit apart from, like, Kirby.
Yeah.
But I almost want to say that's true of most video game fan bases in general.
It's like, all of you suck. Kirby guys, keep doing what you're doing.
Everyone, look at these guys. Be like these guys.
Hi! Don't do that, though.
You'll just piss a lot of Smash players off.
I gotta look for that one.
Yeah, because Kirby was bullshit in Smash 64, and you could just sit there and spam his fucking taunt, and because they can't come back to the stage, because Kirby has like 6 jumps to keep them off the stage. So you just kick them off the stage, and then just spam high, and then kick them off the stage again. It's fucking bullshit.
And if they try to recover a specific way with Kirby, they're just gone.
Yeah.
Like, against Fox, like against Fox, if you're losing as Kirby, what are you doing?
Yeah. Also, his fucking down air is bullshit because it has no fucking input delay whatsoever, and it like spikes you immediately.
And if you miss the initial strike, it's okay, there's like 6 more that'll get you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Use my life, Lady Yokun, and rid the spirit of sin.
What was that?
Our predecessors.
She said Lady Yokun, didn't she? Wait.
What is this camera doing right now?
What
is this camera doing?
This dome is filled with fireflies. It's like one giant...
Who directed this?
People's thoughts remained here.
A man who is, as far as we are concerned, probably on acid.
Nomura designed characters for this game. He did not direct it.
We're not talking about
Nomura. We're talking about, what's his fucking name? Who came up with the audio drama and the novella and shit? Who wrote this game?
Nojima.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Kazushige Nojima. He took a hit of fucking acid and then decided to write Will.
He also took a hit of acid, probably 2 actually, then waited a couple hours for it to kick in, and then started to write
Fair enough.
10-2.5.
Yeah, the novella came first. That's where he said, hey, you can make a faith by fucking.
Sure!
I legitimately shit you not.
And you can and once you have, as a summoner, fucked, you can learn to manipulate reality to your will.
Because that's how that works.
Pissant's dead.
Yeah, I know.
And just by the sheer merit of wanting someone to be alive enough, you can bring them back from the dead.
Yeah, you just beckon them back.
But because they said she had to fuck him before that could have happened, and the audio drama brings back Sin, did someone fuck Sin and then want him back?
I don't think you had to have fucked beforehand to bring them back.
You just have to want it bad enough.
You just have to want them bad enough. Which, again, still begs the question, who the fuck wanted the Space Whale bad enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you guys showed me that, and you saw my face go from, this is just kind of boring, to, I am angry at this, this is the dumbest thing I have ever heard.
Well, you're absolutely right, because it starts out as boring, but nothing's like, okay, this is... What are you doing?
It was boring, but it was inoffensive.
It's like, okay, you could go places with this. Like, there's a girl pretending to be Oran's daughter, and Lulu catches that. And it's like, okay. And then you see the fucking second shoe puff come back, and you're like, okay, what the fuck is that? That's how. And then Sin comes back! And it's like, everything we've done ever just means nothing now.
Yep. Everything we've done ever just means even more nothing, because... even reviving the Pissant at the end of 10-2 meant nothing.
Also, another thing about that, the Pissant can't realize that he doesn't exist anymore, or he'll disappear. How the fuck can you get rid of Sin then? Because Sin can't not realize it doesn't exist.
Guess you just gotta do the same thing again. Oh, hold the fuck up. I just saw a whole bunch of things of... Even if someone wanted Sin back bad enough, Sin shouldn't be able to exist.
Yeah, because you would need a shit ton of faith and a bunch of plot elements that it's actually going to get into probably in our next stream.
Yeah. Rides the shoe puff?
Ooh. Oh, I know who you are. I know that hair anywhere! Nomura took drugs before drawing you.
I don't care about them! I need you, Mother! No one else! I don't have much time left.
Are you dying?
Wasn't that...
Seymour?
There's a shady doings a transpiring.
You know, she probably told him his hair looked cool. And that's
Yeah, probably.
why he kept the hairstyle his whole life.
Yeah. Don't let the other kids make fun of you. It looks fine.
Goes back to whatever Guado's school is. Look at the fucking loser with the antlers!
I got a
I almost said maybe we should give him a swirly, but I don't know, that might make it look dumber.
Also, the antlers might get caught on the sides of the bowl. Don't know if we could even get them in. Looks like a lot of gel.
What does that friend sphere do? Oh, counterattack. Teleport sphere is the one that gives you evading counter. But I don't have any of those. I would have much preferred it if they kept the other music instead of this shit, but I get it because we're inside the Blitzball Dome.
This is also.
You might want to heal.
This is also the area where you can grind for the items to make no encounter.
If you want to do that now, you can. Yeah.
Hey, Braska. You don't have to do
We're not gonna bother.
Fuck no.
It looks so cumbersome and heavy to wear.
What, Braska's stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't. Lord
Young
Braska,
Orin.
let us go back. I don't want to see you die.
You knew this was to happen, my friend.
Yes, but I
Like, how does he shit?
cannot accept it.
Yeah.
Or even take a piss. There's no front flap or anything.
That just looks like a big metal thing on the front. How do you...
He's gotta have some fucking, like, fantastic shoulder muscles.
Yeah.
Bet if you took off all that gear, he'd be built as fuck.
Oh, hey.
Secretly, Braska's Goliath.
Bitch. Ow! Oh yeah, their guns can hit you with zombie when you're in here, too.
God damn, Orin.
No time to waste.
His critical hits don't even matter because he's hitting damage cap regardless.
Yep.
Which, without raising his stat any, by now he's probably actually hitting close to 50,000. Because it was around 80 that he was hitting around 50,000 for us when we got his celestial weapon.
You can generally math it out if you hit an armored enemy and figure out what kind of damage he's supposed to be doing.
Hey, big fella.
Get fucked.
Ah!
Don't let him move. Aw, damn it, he moved. Well, you can't petrify this robot, he's immune.
Orin just kills everything.
Haymaker, get fucked, Waka.
Just finished season 1 of Bungo Stray Dogs. It's real good. Oh, wait till season 2.
It is real good.
Treasure chest. Lux Sphere. Did I get a thing? I did. I got a Fortune Sphere and a Lux Sphere. So, I'm gonna do...
Give Orin more luck.
Okay, move him back. Fuck it, I'll wait. I'll wait it out. No! I don't want to do that. Last thing on Orin's grid, he learned Sentinel. So he can take a hit for someone while guarding, instead of just taking a hit for him. I get some strength and HP. What does he break? Oh yeah, he goes into Lulu's.
Why?
Guess they wanted him to do that. Where is the exam? See, this is smart because they break him into Orins. Like
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Where does Orin go? Orin goes into Waka's, like halfway through Waka's.
That makes sense.
Are the trials ahead? Probably.
What do these actually do for people that aren't us? Because he just used that fucking save sphere.
I was expecting, hooray!
We do see someone,
I know they can teleport away with it,
Yeah, we do
but
see
all
someone
he
teleport
did
with
was just walk up to it and have it activate. Does it also fully heal people like it does for us if you just do that? Because that would be fucking amazing.
It would be the greatest healthcare system ever.
These things are
transportation and free healthcare.
Here we go with the Tetris. Yay. At least this first Tetris is only in this room, so. Okay, that one. That's this one. Shit, what am I missing? Oh, the fucking... Okay. Which I believe is this one. Nope.
Well.
This one. That's the one I wanted. Okay. That one. And this one.
Nice.
Now let's do 4 more. Because who thought Tetris was a good idea?
It's not a good idea, but I don't hate it as much as Bavel.
Fuck Bavel. Get in there. Didn't need that one.
Behold this bullshit.
I need this one. That one. Wish I could fucking see it better. That one.
This is mostly trial and error.
Shit.
Back to start with you.
Shit. Oh, wait, never mind. I can use that one and that one. What's this one? That's a white. I don't need the white. This one. This was a white, right?
I don't know.
That's a white. This is- missing? Tis very hot.
It has not been pleasant in Ottawa the last few days.
No.
It's been super muggy and hot. It's just not a good time. You could use the zoom function on the Switch.
That's true, but that would be a lot of work.
It'd be worth it.
Is it even enabled on our Switch?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it no matter what.
Don't you have to actually turn the setting on first?
Yeah, we did when it first came out.
Okay.
Okay. I have to find where that green one is, because that one's backwards. So where would that one be? This one. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, I need one yellow. Shut up! This one. Yes.
Yeah.
These ones are the vertical ones.
So some of the online functions for Fire Emblem got revealed.
Uh-huh.
It's basically Persona 5's Thieves Guild.
Oh.
And there's also 4 DLC packs. Did you see that?
Already?
Well, there's going to be.
Okay.
And they're going to include just side chapters and just
Now you need those red,
directly
don't
tied to plot
Like
side
more
quests
reds, yeah.
and costume packs.
Which was actually fuck. I know exactly what it was. It's this one.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad you brought up the zoom function.
I knew you.
Because it was definitely a lot better than just trudging the whole fucking thing to get a shitty look at this TV.
Yep. I mean, the zoom function's actually a great idea.
It's just a shame that you can't, like, lock it in for gameplay.
Huh. Need a lot of red.
Let's die. Oh, you can?
Yeah, I thought you could.
Yeah. Yeah, you just lock it and then... Okay.
And then you keep going, so you can just zoom in on a text box and then go through the entire conversation and then zoom out again.
Yeah. You could even do that for, like, using the sphere grid, too.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty awesome, actually. I didn't even realize you could lock it in for gameplay.
And that means certain games where we might have had issues are less of an issue now.
Yeah.
Probably still couldn't play Okami, though.
Oh
No.
God, no!
God, no, that's
the contrast.
Yeah, that's the actual
Yeah.
artistic design of it is the problem.
Yeah.
It's artistically fucking beautiful, but for my eyesight, I can't read shit.
Yeah, because it's all black text on pale, off-white text boxes that are, if memory serves, vaguely translucent.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that can't be easy
The
for your.
Gangsta 214 says, "What's up?"
Welcome to the chat.
Welcome to the chat, indeed.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
But yeah, that couldn't have been easy for your albino ass eyes.
Fuck me! I didn't mean to step on that one. Fucking pat me condescendingly.
soon as the stream's over, we're turning up that AC.
It's up.
Yeah, it's on high.
We can't even...
It's working as hard as it will.
Yeah. Weather just sucks. One, two, okay, I need this one.
Nice. You got it.
Yeah, once you can remember where the shapes are.
One of your favorite Final Fantasy games. It's real good, but... Oh, this trial ain't great.
Neither is Babel.
It's my personal favorite Final Fantasy game, though I think 6 is the best Final Fantasy game.
Oh, that one's fucking alright. I was not commenting that 6 is alright. I was talking about the Tetris.
Ten, 6,
Got
8, 12 in tactics if I had to pick a top 5.
You know, fair. Hey, you got 2 more to do.
With legitimately World of actually probably coming in at like a 6th or 7th place.
Really? You like the one with Vincent? Oh, you mean 7?
7?
And Dirge... Oh, hopefully not Dirge of Cerberus. That's,
Dirge of Cerberus was bad.
It wasn't great.
It was a broken third-person shooter. It did not control well.
Wasn't there, like, legitimately a point in that game where there's this specific corner that you can stick your gun past, but no enemy can get to you from? So you're just able to stand there, pressing the trigger repeatedly, and they just walk into your fire.
That's totally possible. I did not play the game enough to tell you whether that is or isn't true.
World was much better than it had any right to be.
Yeah.
Exactly. How is it that that's one of the best Final Fantasy games in years?
Like its narrative is dumb and kind of one of its weaker sides, but the gameplay was actually pretty good aside from the fucking tower.
The tower was
10, 6, 13, World 8.
Well, you rank 13 a lot higher than most people would.
That's because I legitimately like 13.
Yeah.
I like 13 as well. And that's what... And 13 and World are 6 and 7 for me. I just don't know which order they fall. "13 is a good story, just told poorly."
Did I say 8 or 7 as my 5th?
You said 8.
Because if I said 7, I apologize.
You really don't like 7.
No, I think it's fucking overrated.
Is that the end of Tetris?
Yeah, that's the end of Tetris.
Okay.
Alright, so...
What reminds you of Devil May Cry? Crisis Core a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
As far as Final Fantasy goes, 6 is my favorite. I like 7 more than you two do, so I'd probably rank it a bit higher. That being said, I don't think it's one of the best games ever made, like a lot of people say it is.
No, I think it's fucking overrated.
Actually, fuck, that's a good point. Vincent's gonna play hilariously in the remake.
Just Dante as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would actually rule.
I think... the more I hear about the remake, the more I am legitimately interested.
Yeah.
But...
Fuck the idea of the episodic story.
Yeah, I am not into the episodic story idea, especially since we have no idea how many it's going to be, or even if we'll get to the end.
Yeah, they don't even fucking know how many it's going to be.
Yeah. That being said, a game where you just go through Midgar and it still feels like a full game, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Especially since they said they're adding a shit ton to it.
As long as it feels like a full game.
That's my only...
Yeah.
That's my only request. As long as it feels like a full fucking game.
Yeah, just make sure it has a beginning, middle, and end. And even the end that doesn't even have to mean end.
Team
It
4
just
Star does a
has
glorious
to
7 abridged.
have a
They do.
conclusion to a contained narrative arc. It can cliffhanger us all the fuck it wants. Actually.
It will.
It will. It most likely will. And I'm totally fine with games when they do. Case in point, the game we're playing after Persona 5.
So here's another question. Do they let you hit level cap, or do they block you? And maybe stop you at, like, I don't know, what fucking level are you when you leave that place?
Mid-20s, if that.
If that.
So do they block you there, or do they just let you level up all the way to 99 if you so choose?
I'm going to assume they'll probably let you just keep leveling.
But then how do they handle balancing of other games if they're going to have to let you carry your save over? Right? Like,
well, I can tell you that Trails of Cold Steel 2, at least,
pulls the narrative thing of you're hitting about as hard as you did at the beginning of the game, at like the end of the last game.
You've got all the moves you had, but you're level 40 instead of level 70. When you would have likely fought the final boss.
And then they raise level cap.
I mean, that's fair. But I doubt 7's going to do that.
No.
No.
Speaking of which, if you haven't checked out anything about Trails of Cold Steel, do. They are fantastic.
If you have a PS4 and you like narrative
or even a Vita.
Yeah.
They're on Vita.
They're on Vita. Or even on PC, because they're on Steam.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
But if you have access to them and you like narrative-driven, world-building heavy RPGs, it is well worth your time. And if you don't feel like going through 400-hour games for a single story, you can watch us do it.
Because we're going to be doing that probably after the break. Because there's going to be like at least a 2-week break.
Yeah, at the end of July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'd be out of town.
So, after we finish Persona 5, we'll probably just fuck around with like some Zelda streams in those time slots until after you come back from your family.
Mm-hmm. Kind of there's an anime or something related to Trails in the Sky. Trails in the Sky were the PSP games, I think.
Yeah, they were the...
They happened in the same world.
If I'm not mistaken, the first Legend of Heroes games that started the Trails of spin-off series.
I believe so. And all the Trails of games are actually linked narratively. Whether it be the same world or...
It's all the same world, and in the same continuity. Mm-hmm. Like, the entire Trails in the Sky story is referenced as events that happened in another country 2 years prior to the events of Trails of Cold Steel.
Yeah. And Trails in the Sky also brings a lot of references towards shit that happens in Trails of Cold Steel. Like, it introduces a lot of the characters that show up for it, like the Prince, the Chancellor, all sorts of, like, the big political figures.
And then there's 4 games which are called the Crossbell Arc, which we didn't get in North America.
I think that's only 2, actually.
That's 2 sets of 2.
Okay.
Trails of Azure and Trails of Zero.
Alright.
But we will see you guys on
So
Sunday.
you should check out the anime. We don't know. We haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. We don't know.
We'll see you guys on Sunday with more Persona. We don't know when the next LTO Fire stream will be. I'm going to be straight up with that.
Yeah. Because I've got to go do some family stuff this weekend.
If we have to, we'll do one Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, for some reason, I thought it was Friday.
No, it's only Thursday.
Yeah, because we're playing Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll see you guys on Sunday.